Um, Hello, welcome to Mysteries of the Sand, session 2, after like a month. So my rustiness will be truly legendary levels. This is a Monster of the Week campaign set in ancient Egypt. This is a totally experimental thing that I'm doing because I'm insane, and also Assassin's Creed Origins is incredibly inspiring. So, that both of those combined. So these are the players who will probably, hopefully, introduce their characters. Please, players, do the stuff.
Right. I'm Nadine and I play Maya the expert.
I am Flux. I play Fermi the spooky.
I'm Janine. I play as Camila the
And I'm Ask. I play Ramisu the Monstrous.
Neato. So when we last left our heroes, they had. Okay, I'll stop doing that. Last time on session 1, the mystery known as Barley and the Beast. They stopped a minotaur who was capturing and eating humans in their thingamabоб, in their magical barley fields. And in that first session, I've learned a lot, namely that I suck at running combat. So I'll try to, not suck quite as much. Yay! So yes. Let's. So a few days have passed. So the camera. So let's start the session. If anyone has anything to talk about their character, like if you want to change something out, anyone else, like you can do so, I guess. I will take that as a no. So let's continue. All right. So the camera pans out. It's like the same pan thing. So it goes from the Mediterranean heading south, over the flyover the Alexandria lighthouse. We get to slowly zoom into each of the characters. We see Farmi in their armory, using telekinesis to whack a seagull away. It's basically the same intro scene as before because it's the intro scene. We see Maya in their, like, the Library of Alexandria, poring over a bunch of scrolls. We see, as we go out of the city, fly over the city and into the grazing fields. We see Camilla grazing with their pet dog named Fish, because yes, that is a sensible name for a dog. How dare you? And last we see Ramesu. I forgot what they did at the thing, but it involved a rat somehow. I don't remember what. But it's
I
pro-
think
Ramesu was just sleeping in the
oh yeah,
catacomb.
oh yes, sleeping in the catacombs, and then a rat was bothering that you grabbed and threw into a wall or something. I don't remember.
Yep.
Ah, okay, I did remember that part. Neato. So yeah, the camera pans up and we see the sand waviness of the sand fills the title screen, which is Mysteries of the Sand. And then it the pans to a, like, evening, as a, like, we oversee the docks. A ship is coming into port, a a trideme ship of the Ptolemies. It comes into port, and soldiers start, heading out and going up to the barracks. Barrack? No, barracks. That's the word. Barracks, not barracks. That's it's
To the Barack
no.
Obama.
Yes, not Barack Obama. It's oh, God damn it! Okay, barracks, and a little while later we see a few sailors, deckhands, workers basically, going up into the ship to slowly unload the various supplies that the ship has onto the docks. So later they will be taken to the barracks by the people, other people. So yeah, the camera focuses on two of these individuals whose names I have written down. I just need to open the mystery. Please, Google Docs. Thank you, Google Docs. I knew I could count on you sometimes, maybe. All right, so we see the two of the dock workers basically talking to each other about the thing. We learn that this trireme is one of the last ones returning from um, the whole recent scuffle of the Ptolemies with the Seleucid or Seleucid. I don't know how you pronounce that empire. It's either C or K. I don't know. So anyway, the Seleucid Empire, and these are one of the last things. So yeah, they're just slowly going over the the acquirings of the various soldiers, like a bunch of artifacts, souvenirs, clothing mostly, and stuff, etc. Yeah, so one of the dock workers goes into one, like grabs a large crate and carries it down, while the other one starts like collecting into collecting into a pile so he can lift it up. And they come across this really ornate looking, cool looking oil lamp, and they're looking at it. It has some nice, like, stylized inscriptions and shiz. Hello. It's not Chinese. It's Seleucid or Seleucid. I don't know. Anyway, looking over the oil lamp when suddenly the camera is like panning over his shoulder to look at the oil lamp when suddenly the guy starts speaking in a very, like, unknown language whose subtitle is not provided. So it's
Oh
very,
no.
oh no. And it sounds like him, but kind of like monotonous. Like it's not like it's not Chinese.
Very outfit.
It sounds monotonous. So yeah, like
Monotonous.
no, like completely emotionless, just uttering some weird language. And then as the other guy is coming back, calling to this guy who was just reading, whose name is the other guy shouting at, named Utnas. uh, Utnas, you have the next pile ready, Utnas. And then there's this like noise of like something burning, like rapidly, like wind coming out, and it's like he's this guy is this guy that's coming up the stairs is, well, not the stairs, the ramp to the ship, is weirded out and quickly runs over to where Utnas was supposed to be, and they basically look into the corner and just falls in shock and starts shouting for help. And that is the start of the start of the episode. Whoosh. Flux, please don't kick the thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, fine. Thank you.
I kicked what? What happened?
There was like this huge, like white noise, like staticky noise. So and it was from your microphone. So yeah.
I think
Anyway,
my
yes, that one. That one. Can anyone else hear that, or is that just me?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I
I
hear it.
hear.
Okay, good. Thank you. I'm not the only one. Okay, cool. So that's the starting scene. Okay. Mechanics wise, you were all damaged very badly, but it's been a few days, so you no longer have any harm. Yay! Congratulations. You are all cured of your ailments and stuff. Okay. Let's do the this is gonna be the thing pans the camera changes scene, and it's the next morning. And before we start, I did notice that we have a beginning of the mystery role for Maya.
Yes,
Eh,
let's see if it goes better than the last time.
yes. All right.
Ah.
Well, somebody just leveled up.
I leveled up, guys.
Congratulations, you have leveled up. Woohoo! If you
Yay!
if you have any ideas for that, we can like do it right now.
Yeah, I was thinking I was gonna take my dark past move. It sounds
Ooh.
really interesting.
Oh, neat. Okay, dark past. Let me look at that. Come on, dark past.
I can read it
Dark.
from you.
No, I have it right here. But yes, like you can read it for everyone else if you want to.
Okay, dark past. If you trawl through your memories for something relevant to the case at hand, roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, ask the keeper 2 questions from the list below. On a 7 to 9, ask 1. On a miss, you can ask a question anyway, but that will mean you were personally complicit in creating the situation you are now dealing with. And, and the
That's
questions I can
interesting.
ask are: when I dealt with this creature or one of its kind, what did I learn? What black magic do I know that could help here? Do I know anyone that might be behind this? Or who do I know that can help us right now?
Oh, these are some great like thing.
Yeah.
Yep,
That makes sense though.
yep,
On her
definitely.
character. Yeah.
Yep. One thing I will like mention that it might happen that sometimes um it doesn't make sense if you were personally complicit in creating the situation. So that will probably let me like I'll okay. Okay, Flux. I'm going to mute you for a sec. Thank you.
Sorry, I was.
Okay. So I muted Flux for a second because it's getting really annoying. Okay. So like sometimes might happen that like it won't make sense if you were complicit in that regard. So like we can work on that on a case by case basis. But
Yeah,
otherwise, yeah,
sure.
yes, definitely. Oh, this is a great move. This is a freaking great move. Damn it.
Ah, and now I fucked myself over again.
Oh my gosh. All right. Whoop. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Let's unmute Flux and see if he's talking. Sorry, Flux, but the noise was really getting like very
I
loud.
was fiddling with the. I was fiddling with the charger.
Like, what's happening? Like, what's the problem? Like, is it running out low on battery or something?
Nah, I think it's just very old.
Ah, all right. That's sad. All right, so cool, cool, cool. So I can do bad stuff to you in the middle of the mystery.
Hmm.
Okay, very nice. I don't need to deal with that right now. I will deal with that later when the time arises. When the time arises. Okay, cool. So yeah, um, this is going to be noticed by. Oh no, that's the next mystery. Sorry, sorry. I was going to have something else happen. Yeah. All right. So, okay. Like all of you will have heard this in the morning because what has happened is a pretty big deal. So, um, someone. So all of you have heard in the morning by like people like just talking to each other via rumor or like wherever that somebody was found burned to death down at the docks. And just so like in case like so in case like it's possible some of you did not know this. So both the Greeks and the Egyptians, though the Egyptians were more like regarding this, they like avoid being burnt. Like that was like denying them afterlife level. So that's incredibly horrible. It's worse than murdering someone is to burn them. So the Greeks were also similarly, but the Egyptians were more like outraged by burns. So yeah, it was done like in very like rare situations, like when there was like infectious disease going about, so you needed to burn the bodies so that like the living doesn't catch it, but otherwise no. So yeah, people are very angry that they have someone like, well, they have someone at the scene who is being accused by a lot of people to have been the culprit. So yeah, that's basically the hook. All of you have heard it, and like you haven't heard all of the details, but like yes. So anybody wants to do anything regarding this would be like go for it. I would say since Ramesu, you are a monstrous who have been cursed slash blessed by Anubis. You have this feeling that this is obviously not a natural death of somebody burning someone else. This is, there's darkness afoot here.
Of course.
Of course there is.
Ramosu definitely feels drawn to the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so since it doesn't seem too dire at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he would seek out the others.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's going to investigate on his own first.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Maya, what are you doing? I'm curious what the scholar thinks.
Oh, she's definitely gonna check it out.
Of
It
course,
might be something weird she wants to know.
yes. Okay, for me,
Right now, just saying, just asking. So, have I heard about the thing?
yeah, like you've heard it from like rumors and like some of your employees at the armory, as you know, as well as passersby. It's kind of a big deal because, like when somebody like a burned body is a big deal. It's a pretty big deal.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I suppose I'll go.
What's your thingy again? Wait, one second, one second. You have a thingy, right? Sorry, I need to look up your extras, the dark side ones. Okay, you have the Curse of Apep on you. Okay, your triggers are Control Freak, Rage, and Greed for Power. Okay. Okay. None of those triggers will be affected. That is true. None of those will be affected
Eat.
right now. Hmm. Okay.
I'll probably just like go check it out. I guess since
Uh,
I'm on the way for
yeah,
something. I
like
guess.
your armory is like close by, so like let me actually do the thingy. Where are you, thingy? Uh, come on. Uh, let's say this is happening like around here-ish. That's the docks that are involved. I hope everyone can see the red square
Yeah.
thingy.
They can literally just do this.
What?
Everyone can see that.
Yes.
Can do this.
Yes, dude, literally just said I haven't. I'm rusty AF. Okay, I forgot. All right, cool. So let's go. That's okay. You're going. Gamila.
Uh, Camille doesn't care. And the only reason I think she would be in the city is she have done her job selling wool from her sheep,
Mhm.
milk and
Mhm.
so she's basically maybe having a day off walking around and you know
Okay, neat.
seeing stuff.
Totally. Which of these three do you run into first? On.
Dice
Who
roll.
whoever oh yeah, Ramisu must be somewhere around there.
Now, quick question: Do we have any notoriety for solving the mystery of the Minotaur?
um, kind of not really because people just like there's a lot of like confusion regarding that. So
No, cloud
the
denied.
yeah the sheriff, sorry, the Philokatai Reshef was out cold, but like wh- they do claim that like you like when you tell them that when you tell him that you helped, they're like there's a lot of confusion there because nobody's certain what happened to the and the fact that you can't prove there was a minotaur.
And what about the missing Phylacteries though that we saw?
the,
Like we
the,
saw the bows and arrows.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, he was there. You rescued him. He was unconscious. You rescued him.
Oh,
Yeah.
well we didn't see him.
Oh, yeah. He woke up as the barn, like the corpse, was slowly withering.
Hmm.
Crops was withering, not the corpses. That there were no corpses. What? Yeah. So the crops were withering. So like the mob arrived, but they were got like really weirded out. And yeah. Oh hey, did Gamila spend a luck point last session? Ah,
Yeah, I think I did.
yeah, yeah. I think you
I
did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You did.
I
Okay.
thought you were offered, but you didn't.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think it was one of your moves. I think probably. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't
I
remember
think
either.
I think she had a hard choice, and she
Oh.
decided not to,
Ah. Okay. Okay.
and
Okay.
that's when the Minotaur uh, attacked her, gored her, or whatever.
Yeah. I think that's what happened. Yeah. The Minotaur was probably attacking you, and you just used the thingy to get out of the way. All right. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, so yeah, so you don't have like notoriety enough, but keep it up. We'll see, we'll see. Like that was just the first session. That's for the first mystery. Let's see what happens. It could be totally a fluke. Let's prove to the people that it wasn't a fluke. So yeah, Gamila, who are you running into first?
Uh, whoever whoever is in the place. I mean, who do you think is an early bird?
Considering I work nearby, I probably am the earliest.
Yeah, probably. Sure.
Yeah.
Just a reminder,
As soon as
you two are friends from childhood.
yeah.
Hmm.
Mhm. As soon as I see Fermi, I probably wave and run over to him. Hey, Fermi. Zap, zap.
Oh hey Gamila, you hear
Yeah.
about the news too?
Like what news?
The ships had me Supani reported to have me have the seafarers aboard that ship over there. It reported to have been burnt, charred corpses.
Oh,
It's, it's singular, just one corpse. But I guess yeah.
wow.
Well, I mean, you might have heard a rumor that said there were more, but yeah, like rumors.
Yeah,
Rumors.
But my
exaggerated.
but my informants might be very wrong.
Oh,
Cough cough.
oh no. I think I've heard about, something burning. I didn't really put my mind into it. So,
Speaking of
how's
which,
your
I'm just gonna
yeah,
go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
sure. I'm just gonna ask how was your injuries?
Now, healed up. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, same.
It's been a few days, like say 4, 5, 6 a week, around that. Like you've had time to
Yeah.
rest and heal up.
Mm.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just move ahead through the crowd and just like grab try to grab beckon beckon Gamila to follow me and just go through the crowd and see what's happening.
Okay, cool. All right, so you arrive through the crowd on onlookers on the things onlookers on the pier docks where like as the farther you go through oh okay, it wasn't like a lot of crowd. It's like probably 20 or so people, maybe 25. And like some of them are like sporadically, a few of them at the front, about 5 or 6 of them at the front, are just shouting to, uh, shouting to arrest and execute the culprit stuff. Who is the culprit they're pointing at is the other survivor that we saw in the other dock worker we saw in the starting scene. It's just like sitting down on the ground, just looking shell shocked. Like he doesn't even like he doesn't even refute any allegations like put to him. He's just appearing completely shell shocked and there. And next to him is one of the docks Flakachai, because each sectors have like their own, and this guy is Greek descent, like, and they're trying, and he's trying to like calm down everyone. Like, "S- relax, we haven't yet heard him speak. I am not arresting anyone or executing anyone without hearing their side of the story. So calm down. I Just calm down. Let me inspect the scene." And just trying to push the mob back, sort like, with verbally. I guess this is when the other two of you also arrive and see each other in this crowd. It's not really a crowd. You can see each other.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Good morning, Maya, Remesu.
Oh, hello. Are you here for this
Morning.
too?
What?
Yeah, didn't heard that one.
I was just asking if you were here for what happened too.
Yeah.
Uh, no, I'm just following for me.
Oh, well, I mean,
To which I probably and probably like not feeling the hairs on my neck stand, seeing Remesu just like glaring at me upon hearing that.
Is Ramesu glaring at for me?
I think that Ramesu at first saw Fermi and was about to glare, but then heard Gamila's voice, um,
But what?
and just is now like obviously just
Just
fawning over
pacified.
her.
Just pacified.
Just pacified. What does happen when Gamila says she was following Fermi,
I'm sure she has her reasons.
though?
Okay, good. So you're not that type of any
Okay,
that type of person in the relationship.
yeah, just
That's good.
He's
just making sure. Yeah. All
Gamila
right.
can't do no wrong. So
This is true. Anyway,
Hmm.
Ramesu, you're close enough that you can sense, that you can feel the presence of that very unnatural death within the trireme. You can see the name of the trireme. It is Ipu-ra Trireme. As Yeah. So yep. What do you do? What,
um, I'm tempted to get closer to the scene
hmm
and see if see if I can smell or understand something that I can't see
hmm
with my own eyes.
Neat, very nice. As you try to approach the scene, the Philokitai spots you and say, "Please stand back, citizen." This very Skyrim guard-like. Please stand back, citizen. This is a crime scene. I really want to talk to Kawib here first before moving in to investigate. I would appreciate it if you could stand back and wait.
I stand right in front of him and
hmm
I say, um, "Is this okay?"
Uh, well, going back into the crowd would be better, but hmm, Anyway, and meanwhile, while he's talking to Kawib, sighs and is like, oh, wait, we have a sign. And he goes to talk to Kawib. Kawib, can you hear me? Can you speak? And um, he's just still looking shell shocked. Anybody want to do something? The three of you, anyone else? All four of you?
I feel like it's incredibly convenient that when we got close, we managed to snake into the crime scene, but everyone else didn't.
No, they're
Oh
kind
well.
of staying back, like as Kawib like just made that noise. Like everyone's kind of craning their ears to hear what he's saying, but he's just gone silent again. So yeah.
Can I use my empath ability to scan his
Yes,
thoughts?
please, absolutely, totally. You have the empath. Be the empath. I should look at the empath move to get that. I forgot.
Nice.
That is a really good
Oh my
roll.
god, that is the highest score you could do. What are you doing? You'll never level up at that rate. Yeah.
Be
That's
more
okay.
like me.
Okay,
I'd
when
rather
you.
be good.
Oh man,
I'd rather be good at what I do.
you're exactly opposite of me. Like when I'm the player, I'm like I'd rather fail every move for some reason to make it more interesting. Anyway, all right. So on a 10 plus, you gain a clear impression of their current emotional state and intentions. Take +1 forward on acting on this knowledge. Kawib, this person, has been like like traumatized at seeing their best friends like charred to death in front of him, and just like complete in shock. And you can tell he is completely innocent, but he has been traumatized by this, like seeing this, and is just completely, that's why he's silent right now. He's just suffering from PTSD, kind of. This is Hollywood PTSD. Just go with it. Not actual PTSD. I'm not knowledgeable enough to do that, so I'll just do the Hollywood version.
So Ramesu blares out just like any any onlooker would in this situation and say, "Can't you see he's innocent? Let him go."
Wow. Flux bliss. Okay, so are you addressing this to someone, or like?
I'm trying to sound like one of the crowd,
Okay.
the people who are just out there. I'm hoping that this investigator, the police, whatever you want, the equivalency, that they let him go, let him be from the crime scene.
And as they say, and Flux, please, Flux, please. Um, like you're making a lot of noise, Flux. Sorry. Anyway, uh, Ramesu is saying that can't you see he's innocent, like loudly as if one of the crowd is speaking, and one of the crowd of onlookers, yeah, one of the crowd of onlookers say he's not innocent, he's faking it, he's been like just like he's been faking friendship with just like he's been faking friendship with my brother all these years. I knew he was up to no good all this time. So this is the clearly the individual's brother who was burnt. Yeah, like I say we execute him right now. They- They're
No,
very.
no, let's not be hasty. No one needs to be executed right now.
I yell out, "You obviously have motive. Maybe you're setting him up and killed your own brother."
What? I was at home the entire time last night.
Likely
What are you talking
story.
about? Maybe you did it. That's like.
All right, this is just gonna be a fallacy battle. Let's just end it right here.
So what are you doing?
Yes.
Farmy, what are you doing?
I'm thinking. Yeah, I was just ending the fight between Ramesu and that rando over there.
Yes, how are you doing that?
Yeah, just like getting in between Ramesu. Even though Ramesu is in the right here, I'm just kind of like blocking his way from seeing him.
So wait, you're trying to block Ramesu or block this guy?
Ramesu, even though he's in the right, I'm just saying that.
Oh,
I'm blocking him so that
blocking him from like. Are you trying
yeah,
to?
just like standing in front of him so that I block the vision of that bando.
Okay. Like, what are you like hoping to achieve? Like, are you like? I
Just
don't
like
think
just ending
Ramesu is.
just ending the argument.
Are you like? Okay. So Ramesu, I don't think Ramesu is going to fight this guy, or are
Yeah,
you?
duh, but I'm just like ending that small pointless argument so that we can focus our energy on this guy.
Do you say that out loud, or like? Do you say anything, or do you just stand in front of him in your like
Yeah,
full
obviously I was like
armored
I said
position?
that.
Okay. So what do you
Yeah,
say?
yeah. Let's stop. Just don't fight that Randall. He's in the wrong, but let's just focus our efforts on what's happening right here.
And suddenly one of them asks, "Wait, who's in the wrong? Who's in the wrong and who's in the right? Who are you
Shut
saying? Who
up.
are you siding with?" Asks you.
Shut up.
You can't tell me
No,
to shut
no,
up.
listen.
You're not my.
Shut up. Shut up. No,
No,
we're
listen,
ending this
everybody.
right now.
Let's all calm down. This arguing is not gonna help anyone. Your brother's still gonna be dead. So let's just not throw accusations around.
Well,
Meanwhile, Bromina is just
well, look
eating
at
on
him.
the side.
Well, look at him. He's not speaking anything. Can you think of any more reason like why he would not be speaking? If Kawi was really innocent, then he would have said something by now. But no,
Maybe
he's
if
been.
we would stop
Trauma
crowding
does
him and
does a lot of
accusing him
things
of
to a
things,
person.
maybe he would talk.
Wait, one by one. Okay. Farmi, what did Farmi say?
Trauma does a lot of things to a person. I just put that aside. While Maya says that to him.
Are you like are you, are you okay, what's your like backstory? Have you like have you been in the war, or like where you would be facing trauma on a regular basis to know this? Because if you're like a civilian, then you wouldn't know this. This is not knowledge for civilians at this time and era of
Considering
human
how
history.
considering the background I have with an armory, I probably will be
Okay,
good that I
cool.
were.
Definitely. I think you're trying to convince this person to back down. So let's roll a persuade. Let's see what
Oh,
you get.
sorry, sorry, Nadine. I cut you out of that
No,
experience.
it's okay, but maybe we can make it a help out action. Like
Yeah, we'll
Farm
Okay.
see.
Farmy saying, "Oh, he's clearly traumatized," and Maya's like, "Yeah, maybe we should step back and
Yeah,
let him breathe."
we'll see. So okay,
Oh, so it's a charm, right? So
Farmi, that
negative
is
one charm. Go.
-1 charm. Go indeed.
All right, experience.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Hey,
Yeah, not
hey,
I can't help.
no,
Nah,
on
that's
the
fine.
plus side, you level up for me. If you have any
Let
plans to
me let
get
me just
something.
let me. I'll think of something.
Okay.
Continue on with the thing.
Okay, cool. All right. 1 second. Let me. Pikachu! No. Excuse me. My voice went crazy there.
Thought you caught a Pikachu or something.
Yeah.
I I am clearly I'm clearly trying. Yeah. Flux. Let me know on Discord. Just add us on Discord when you want to talk, because I'm muting. Sorry. That's like no. Just let me know when you're ready to talk, and I'll unmute you, and then we'll mute you again. don't need to. If you don't use. Would it work if you use push to talk? Would that work?
I think he's muting himself until he says something.
Okay,
So
cool. Push to talk might help. Like I was like in this when I didn't have my PC for like 2 weeks. I used push to talk on my laptop to talk. Yeah. No idea what's happening. Like you usually have a lot of good sounds, good sounds. Your sound is usually clear. I don't know what's happening this time. Anyway, okay. So that's a fail. That's a persuasion fail. All right. So yeah, this guy
My
is
speakers
like
are dying. My headphones are dying. No.
he's like what the hell is what is trauma? What are you even talking about? What are you talking about?
Wait, has trauma not been properly researched now at
It,
this time?
it's no. I'm pretty sure this is like not something that is known to the general public. It's like it's 120 BC. Like they know a lot about physiology and like physical medicine, but I don't think anything too much has been done about psychological you know
Yeah, I think
things.
the whole PTSD diagnosis is
Yeah, that
pretty
probably
recent.
won't happen for like 1000, 1200, 1300 years.
I've
Like
seen
oh
this happen
so
before in the war, okay?
y-
I know what happened. I know what he's going through.
well you didn't manage to convince him, so he's just thinking you're just like trying to push him back because you have weapons and you're like trying to scare him back, which to be fair you do have weapons. So it's like, what you think just because you have a bunch of sharp swords you can come here and push us around? Is that how it is?
And you know what? I'm just gonna walk away.
Okay. Gamila, what are you doing? Oh, also, Maya, what are you doing? You were going to say something, Maya. Like you were going to do something.
Yeah, I was trying to tell that guy that we should
Yeah, that guy
give him.
definitely looks like now he's like cohorting with their like friendos about how can you believe the nerve of that guy just pushing us down just because we are like poor and like totally making a scene about economic disparity and class differences and stuff, which is
Yeah,
totally not what Farmy was trying to go for. So yeah,
I'm gonna turn to like the guard
hmm the
and say,
the Philakita, yeah.
sure.
Yeah, no, he's basically the sheriff, the local sheriff for the dogs. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So don't you think it would be a good idea to get those people out of here? They don't seem to be helping.
yeah. And he's like, I think Kawib is no, he's not talking. Yes, yes, you were saying, please, ma'am.
Yeah, maybe you should get everyone out of here.
Oh well,
Like
I can't
all
really,
those people are
I
clearly not helping here.
yes, but I can't really tell them to go back to their rooms. It's not like they don't have a right to be here. One of their own was found murdered.
Well, yeah, but you can still tell them to go.
And
Like
well, I've told
you're
them
the
to
sheriff.
stand back and let me work, but they're just making a scene. Like, can you? I,
You're not very good at your job, sir.
my job is to investigate. Dealing with someone who's not talking is not something I do. Maybe you want to have a go. Like, be my guest. If you want to talk to him, be my guest. I
Yeah,
have to
sure.
investigate the body,
I'm
and
great
he
at talking to people.
he just like I'm going to like. It looks like as long as I guess you two are here. He points to Ramesu and you. As long as you two are here, I don't think they're going to touch Kawib, touch poor Kawib. So I'm going to go look at the body. You two try to make him talk. See if you can do that. What are
Okay,
you
I'm
getting?
gonna get the site. The site.
Oh,
You
okay.
see invisible things,
Oh, sure.
especially spirits and magical influences,
Absolutely.
and it may also communicate with.
Absolutely, you can totally get that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that, and I assure you, it will not in any way break the mystery. If anything, it's gonna make things more interesting. Okay, so that's a spooky move, and right, that's a spooky move. All right, cool, very nice. All right, the sight. Oof, nice, very nice, very cool move.
So
Like
can I start using it right now?
not
It's just like
right now, obviously, but yeah, like not right now. Like okay, how do you how do you like how does this work for you? You tell me. So is this
all right.
yeah, just yeah, you tell me. How does this work?
Yeah, probably okay. So probably like, you know how like when I had that small argument with that guy, I just like and walked away. I just
Mm-hmm,
had
mm-hmm.
a small rage because
Yeah.
I just like so when I a small yeah, just like a small flicker of my dark side happens,
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
and then
Yeah.
when the flicker happens,
Mm-hmm.
I just suddenly see spirits.
Yeah, sure,
It's like
absolutely.
whoa, I see
I
spirits.
mean, I mean, you okay? You know, you see it because nothing changes. You suspect you can see something now, but nothing changes. Like nothing. You see nothing out of the ordinary here. So,
Darn,
so
I thought
you
it was like something like the gin or something
no.
on the knee, like
Well,
sorry.
there's nothing you can see. Like you can look around, you can look at the very like well made Ipu-ra Trireme. It's slightly damaged due to wear and tear mostly, but yeah, like there wasn't any water or anything. It was just like a you know sort of thingy. So yeah, so you don't see anything yet, but it's something. Just keep in mind you have the sight, because I might forget, but like it's not gonna break the mystery in any way. So continuing on. Okay, so Maya, do you want to do something to our poor, traumatized person? Who is
I probably shouldn't because I'm not good with people, but
okay, okay, like
let's do
Gamila
no,
is
no, let's absolutely do it.
all right.
Can I give her that help action?
Sure, like yeah, let's see the roll first, and then we'll see if a help is needed. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
I'm gonna
I'm
go.
gonna, yeah. While she's talking to the guy, I'm gonna give the guy something to drink.
Yeah,
Well,
okay, sure, definitely. So,
So,
Maya, give me that. You're trying to talk to him. So, what are you saying? Yeah, just let's see if we can figure it out. Let's see. Like, I don't think we're triggering any moves yet. Just let's try to just role play the thing.
so what did you see? What killed the guy?
Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. He's just still just like he's
it's it
yeah.
yeah. It's very Maya on brand.
What?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
not good with people.
Yeah, Gamila,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Like, you've seen this entire event transpire. What are you doing?
At first she was not take she doesn't like the whole shivacle, the other talk the other guy talking about nonsense. So
Mm-hmm,
she's gonna go over to Maya and basically face palm herself when she heard what Maya just asked and
uh-huh.
just say, I'm gonna sit down right next to the guy, offer him something to drink and say, this is look, this is gonna be hard for you, but you need to start answering questions because people are gonna point fingers. So you need to tell us what happened.
Ooh, ooh, man. I need to see if one of your moves are triggering.
I don't think I have
Yeah, no,
that
you
one.
don't. But let me see if okay, okay. Give me let me quickly look up something. Uh, okay. Okay, okay. Let me look at your weird move.
I have
Oh, okay.
zero weight.
No, you have no limits. Okay, okay, cool. One second. Uh, okay, okay. I think I know what's going on. Just making sure what's going on. Yeah, okay. It's definitely like a modified persuade roll. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, give me a
Uh,
persuade roll.
what? How?
Uh, it,
Which one do I roll? Sharp one?
charm, just charm. Yeah, the charm.
Charm. Okay.
Charming. Be like the charm with.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh! Oh no! Oh! Oh no! 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 Okay. You're still one away from leveling up, but congratulations, you're getting close. Yay! So besides that, I'm so happy with all of your rolls so far.
Well, at least one of us is happy.
Alright, so Kawib takes you give him water, right?
Yeah, water and something to eat.
Yeah, yeah. He takes it weakly and drinks it, but he was he was dead. He's just dead, just burning, just dead, just dead. It's like you realize he's been like basically talking this in his mind, but now he's just vocalizing it. It's just like completely shell shocked.
Well, he's clearly not gonna talk. So how about we just go
Ah,
to the ship and check it out for ourselves?
I think
Gamila, what are
we're
you
just
doing? Yeah, Gamila, what are you doing? Like he has
yeah.
taken
I'm
the
gonna say I
drink and he's
I think
drinking.
I think we just need to get this guy away from the scene because he's clearly way too shell shocked.
Do you like help him up and try to do that? You can ask.
Yeah, I will make him stand up and
Okay,
basically try to get him away from crowd because
okay.
that's not helping.
Ramesu, what are you doing as Gamila is trying to help this person stand up?
I'm watching to make sure he doesn't do anything
He just
to
seems
hurt.
like completely like just like the um like subservient. Just he's not doing anything like at all weird. He's just totally letting her just control him and just
Well,
move him
if
around.
he's being docile,
Yeah,
I'm
docile.
not
Yeah,
gonna
that's the word. That's
interfere.
the word, docile. So yeah, but the crowd is as you're like as Gamila stood him up. The crowd starts to slowly like get closer. It's like asking him questions. What happened, Kawib? If you're innocent, say so. Just like that, like casually stressing out the guy already under stress.
Then I'm gonna immediately stand in the way
Mm-hmm.
and like clear a path.
Okay,
Um,
nice, very nice. It sounds like you're trying to protect this person, although that's not a harm. Then he wasn't in. No, he is getting psychic harm. Okay, so yeah, that seems like a protect someone. Good. Roll me that tough. Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna use my +1 forward.
You have +1 forward for the investigate, right? Yes, you do. Very nice. Oh, that's a 9. Oh, very nice.
Does
Okay.
someone want to help?
Yes. Does someone want to help? Gamila, Maya, you,
Would
Ramesu.
yeah, would
Sorry.
I be able to help in the situation?
Well, you can like guide them away from the crowd, like kind of getting them
Yeah.
away a little bit. Okay, yeah, yeah, totally. That raises it up to a 10. You can choose an effect. Okay, so I'm just gonna say that this is not even a help out. It just works because yes, you intending to help
Okay.
allows it happen. Yeah. like no need to roll this one. So you can choose your 10 plus effect for protect.
I just want to make sure that everyone stays out of the way.
Okay, so you
So I'm
hold the
gonna
crowd
use
back.
the
Okay, okay, nice.
yes.
Very nice. Okay, yeah, you hold the crowd back. Gamila, as you move Kawib away from the water, like near the, like farther away and towards the, like the, the staircase up to the mainland, like the road up to the mainland, main road. They start like
Mhm.
they have drank enough, like a lot of your water, and yeah, they start. Oh, oh, poor Hutnas, he's dead. He's dead. He won't be able to. He won't. His heart won't be judged. He's lost. He's lost his afterlife. He's like he's vocalizing more. Like if you want to talk to him, try to talk to him. Maybe you think might answer.
Yeah, I say yes, yes. Calm down. Just sit over the stairs there,
Yeah,
please.
there's probably yeah. There's like a staircase. You can put them there, and you can. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And she just sits down. Just he's
I
like
kn-
on the verge of
I
tears. Yeah.
yeah, I say I know this is way too recent, but I need you to remember uh maybe some other detail that will probably say if this happens because of an accident or something that someone made him
Ooh.
uh
Okay. Okay. Cool. Uh.
because
Mhm.
yeah
Yeah. So he's like,
uh,
he's, I was, I was, I was coming up the ramp, to get the next lot, and there was this a sound of burning and this warm wind, and I turned the corner and he was burning. He was burning, and then he's just stopped burning. It's completely black, charred, like the wood. He was he, he was dead. I called for help, and it's hyperventilating. It's like it's tearing up.
yeah I will try. I will pat him in the back and just
Mhm.
say, who is the last person you saw you saw with him?
No one. I was the only one with him. If
Okay,
I don't know
okay,
who.
okay.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
What? Yeah, and last question. What was he
Hmm.
doing before you left him and came back?
Okay, let's roll a sharp. You've gotten all the free questions you had.
Yes.
Now it's time for the sharp move to investigate a mystery. Oh damn!
Gosh, dang it.
Is anybody with Gamila following her to help her in this like investigation as they take this person away from the crowd? I know Ramesu is holding back the crowd. Maya and Farmi are both likely candidates for helping out if you want to.
Maya has already moved on from the guy. She doesn't care.
Okay, cool.
Makes sense.
Yeah, totally. Farmi, what about you? Hey, Farmi is back from eating. Okay, Flux. So what you missed was basically the Maya telling the sheriff, the dock sheriff, that you're bad at your job at controlling the crowd, and the sheriff was very, offended. It's like, okay, you know what? This is not my job. Talking to someone who's not talking back is not my job. My job is investigating the death. So I'm going to investigate. I'm going to do my job. Why don't you try to talk to Cow? And Maya just completely failed at talking to Kawib, as expected. Gamila managed to give him some water to relax him, but then rolled terribly with the charm. But then Gamila decided to help Kawib up and walk away from the crowd, which she succeeded with Ramesu holding back the crowd, standing in the way, and just glaring at them, kind of probably daring them to go past him, and they're like uh, standing there. So now Gamila is trying to talk to him, and he's slowly answering, but like he is shell shocked, and he's answering through hyperventilation and stuff. And she's run out, like she basically asked all the free questions mechanics wise, and now she had to roll investigate a mystery. So she failed, but for me, if you want to help in this investigation by interrogating this, like, or asking this person to answer, since you are aware that trauma is a thing, you know what this guy is suffering. If you want to help out, you can do that. Flux, you're using
So
push
currently,
to
I'm
talk.
just helping. I'm currently helping the
Inspector.
currently helping. Oh, inspector. I was
Camila?
thinking that you were me. Yeah,
Oh
Gamila. I was
Okay,
thinking I
cool.
was helping with Gamila.
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Absolutely, definitely,
No, no, I
definitely.
was actually before I wanted to go. I actually wanted to go investigate the boat.
Oh, let's. Okay, so if you're going to, so this is out of character knowledge. If you go to the boat, then like this, like you're going to go to there, and this is will be missed. You will not be. You will be unable to help Gamela with this
Yeah,
interrogation
it's
of
fine.
Kawib if you
I'll just split the party.
no, like. It's not splitting the party. The boat isn't like gigantic. It's not Titanic. It's just
Yeah.
regular
I
time.
won't be helping it.
You
Sure,
can see
sure.
each
I'm
other.
not there,
Like you can see
but
the
I won't be
sheriff
up
on
there.
the boat, like just they're moving around. Just you can see him. So yeah. So do you want to help Gamila with asking, like finding out more about the death from this shell shocked person that you have already kind of tried to, this is like like tried to tell people that they are traumatized, but nobody believes you because that's not a thing, obviously. So yeah. So do you want to help Gamela like calm this person down so that they can answer questions better? Or
Janine, do you want your do you want do
help?
you want your experience point?
Whichever you like. I'm fine if you don't take it. I'm fine if I
Yeah.
just get.
Well, I'm letting you get the experience early, so no, I'm gonna help.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. All right, then you get no further help. Kakao just starts suddenly, just goes to answer, then just breaks down in tears and just cries into his hand.
Hey, we got at least got something out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Gamela leveled up.
yeah.
No, no, he's actually responding.
Yeah, yeah. Gamela leveled up. Gamela, if you have any move in mind or any upgrades in mind, you can have it. Yes,
Maybe
will.
later.
Okay, so just think about what you want to get, and yeah, you did really do a number on the poor guy, and Farmy casually didn't want to help, which is in character with him, so hmm totally, absolutely, yes. Maya, you wanted to investigate after the, like, you wanted to investigate the boat or what?
Yes, yes, I want to get on that ship.
Okay, what? So, ooh, you so you tell the oh, okay, so do you follow the sheriff who's like on the boat? You can see like on the trireme, you can see them like between like the crates and the rooms, like just walking about trying to figure things out. You can see him.
Yeah, I'm just like investigating the boat as well.
Okay, are you getting up on the boat, or are you like trying to look at it from like different, like as you're getting ready to get up on the boat? Maya, you first, then for me. Aramesu will be coming shortly. So Maya, you first. What are you doing?
Can I find the place where it happened?
Yeah, like you can see the sheriff
Anything?
like moving about right there. You can just go talk, like go
Sure,
to him.
sure. Let's go to him.
Yeah. Okay. Let me actually deal with the hard moves. Okay. Let me look at my mystery. Let me look at my mystery countdown. Ooh. Okay. I've seen it. Cool. All right. So the yeah, I've seen that. So okay, you go up to the yeah, you go up to on the boat and the you see the charged body, charged, charred body. To yeah. Oh, okay. So it's only one. Okay. So you see, it's basically like burnt charcoal. The body. It's like it's very horrific. You know, casual horrific. And yeah,
Ah,
the sheriff just looks perplexed, just looking out, like trying to see like traces if there was any oil leak, if there was like any flame sources. Yeah, crispy, very crispy, extra crispy. Anyway, yeah. So it's like, and he's just looking very perplexed. He's just scratching his head, just looking so weirded out by this. It's like he doesn't even
yeah,
see the two of you approach. So Maya, what do you do?
I want to look around, see if I can find anything weird or suspicious.
Well, it's a ship. It doesn't seem like there's anything like really weird or suspicious. There's a few crates and stuff, but that's about it. That doesn't look like there's anything like weird nearby.
Can I
The
take a
the
closer
body is
look
the
at the body?
yeah, sure. You can take a closer look, right?
Okay, I
Okay,
will do
sure.
that.
Yeah, totally. Uh, the body is crispy. You can roll that sharp for investigate, and let's see your questions or your roll.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, hey, you at least got one question. One. Cool.
uh,
You find a clue. Oh my god.
yeah, I
Okay,
think that,
what is so the question and the answer is your clue basically.
yeah, maybe like what is being concealed here?
Like yeah. Oh, okay. What is being concealed here? I don't think that question really applies. Like, you're looking at the body. There's nothing being concealed in the body, so you can choose. Like, you can choose from the list or come up with your own question. Totally.
Oh god.
Mhm.
Is what happened here too general?
Uh, this is no. I mean, you did. There are answers in the what happened here that is it is general, but there are
I mean,
information
I can
here.
see that the body was burned, but can I like find
Yes.
a
Okay.
clue
So
that would lead
yes,
me to
yes.
find
So
out how it was
yeah, no, no.
burned?
Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. What happened here? The body was burnt. What caused that burning? Nothing that you can see. There is no fuel. There was no inflammatory substance near the body. It's as if the body spontaneously burnt
Oh
because
no,
there
I
are no
hate.
signs of
Oh,
yeah.
spontaneous combustion is like one of my least favorite things in the world. it, it
You-
creeps
you-
me out so much.
Uh, dude, I can't answer the question. That's like I can't answer that question. Okay, that's like that'll any answer will like solve the mystery. So so yeah, that's the thing. The what happened here? Yes, the body burnt. The interesting thing is there is no source of like the burning that could have caused the body to burn, which is why the sheriff is confused. Um, Farming, you're also here. What are you doing?
Investigating.
I see. Well, why don't you roll that investigate?
Fuck.
Nope, you don't. You don't see any. No, wait. You do see something. You see soldiers, like a small garrison of soldiers. Five of them to be precise. Four soldiers and one general type. Uh, coming down from the barracks. Heading this way, you can see them. Hmm. Yeah, sight doesn't, it doesn't. You roll the five, man. You roll the five.
No, that I thought. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Like
The
you can see invisible things, especially spirits and magical influences. May also communicate with and maybe even make deals with the spirits you see. They give you
Absolutely.
more opportunities to spot clues when you investigate a mystery.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
thought that was I could see the spirit of Kawit on Kawit's friend.
Not when roll a five.
I thought that was really general, but oh well.
uh,
Auto see the spirits.
no, okay. Hmm. Okay, his spirit is no longer here. Like, if he was a ghostified, like his spirit is no longer
Well, crap. I'm not contributing anything good.
here. Like, you can't see like spirits if they're still inside people's body though. Like, only if they're outside, right?
I don't know. It's very general.
Mm-hmm. One sec. All right. Sorry, I'm back. All right. It's okay. So, Ramesh, what are you doing? As
Oh,
Gamila,
Well,
do I not get a general question?
no, you failed. That's a fail. You can see your roll, right? It's a five.
Yeah, on a fail you can get a question as well.
What? Really?
Yeah, look at the thing.
Ah, oh yeah, you're right. Okay, okay, okay. You asked me a general question. Yeah, ask me the question.
This is probably just a part of the or how chart is the body
Very,
and how
very charcoal char.
was it burnt? Like the fire effect.
You can't tell.
Hmm.
Hmm. Like,
And what position is it in?
well, you can see it.
Yeah,
On,
I know.
it's on
Just
the ground.
asking gently.
Uh,
Yeah,
position.
in what
I mean,
position is it?
there's no like special position or anything that you can think of. It seems like person fell while burning and died. You know how a person would fall if they were like covered in oil and set aflame and then like instantly incinerate, or not like that, instantly incinerated. How they would fall. Yeah.
I got nothing. What about you, Maya?
Well, you do see the soldiers approaching. That's an interesting thing.
Also peep the soldiers coming in.
Okay, so all right, Ramesu, what are you doing as Gamela tries to talk to the person? It looks like the person Kawi breaks down crying, so that's probably not going very well. You see, the other two, Maya and Farmi, has gone aboard the ship, and they're looking quite clueless.
that's okay. I'm with Camilla.
Yeah, that is okay. What is not okay is, however, a small garrison of soldiers approaching, specifically five of them, and four like soldier types and one general type.
All right. So
General
my
type.
immediate
Hmm.
um, desire is to try to get Camilla safe. So
Okay.
I'm gonna try to lead us away from the crowd, like break away, get us to a safe location. Whatever is deemable at this point.
Like, okay, the soldiers aren't even looking at you; they're looking at the tridem and kind of heading that way.
Right. So I just want to get
Hmm. Like if you go
A
next to
wave.
Gamela, the soldiers gonna completely pass you by. Like they don't seem to be interested in any of you, even the crowd.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then hopefully we can get to a place where the crowd um
Yeah, the crowds are
is
kind of like as they see the soldiers arrive, they're kind of like hushing down and kind of slowly backing away a little bit.
then I ask the poor soul
Hmm.
to take us to his place.
The who? Oh, the person that's completely broken down in tears and crying into his hand.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's just he can't even hear you over the complete like over all the crying. I'm sorry, I can't hear you over my tears and sadness.
Well, then I'm gonna grab him by his shoulders,
Mhm.
shake him, and say, "Where do you live?"
Why does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. He's dead. I've known him since he was a kid. Since we used to run over the rooftops with he's just dead. He's dead. He's just crying so sad. It's clear that these two were very close to each other, and it's like having him dead is very very hard on him. Sadness. Sadness is hilarious. Okay, what do you do? Gamila, what are you doing as Ramesh starts shaking this like crying man who just like continue like
Uh,
just is shuddering further from crying and stuff.
I actually just stop! You're gonna break the man further. Just what's why are you in such hurry anyway?
I'm trying to figure out what happened to his friend, and
He
I
he's
turn to
he's
look at the
dead.
guy.
He's dead.
How did
He's
it happen?
fire. He burnt to a crisp like
Who
charcoal.
burned him?
Nobody. That's nobody.
Yeah, he said he got there and the guy is already burning.
Okay. Well, he's obviously not going to be much of use. I was trying to
Yeah,
get him to a safe place so that at least he'd be alone, but
yeah, I'm thinking about where to put him.
Yeah, so while you're talking, you hear like the commander of the small garrison of the small garrison that comes. Garrison is, I think a garrison is like 30 people, so it's like a group. Yeah, comes over and like stands in front of the scene where you were like where Kawib was at the start of the
Mhm.
situation, and he just says, okay, what's all and the commander just loudly, basically in an like very loud voices, okay, what seems to be the matter here? I was supposed to meet with the Philokitai here. Where is he? And at this point, like everyone can hear this, and like the Philokitai is on the boat, and it's like, oh no, frick. No, not frick. Okay. Oh shit, Doros is here. I have to go talk. Wait, what are you two doing on board?
Oh, just looking around.
Never mind. I don't have time for this. I have to go to talk to Doros. He is kind. He's not in. Uh, just excuse me. And he quickly like moves past the two of you and just runs back down. Here, Commander Doros. I'm right here. Just, like and shouts back. Okay. And Commander Doris is like, okay, what seems to be the problem here? I heard there was some sort of death, and that's holding up the delivery of our equipment. he points to, crates of equipment lying on the docks that were clearly unloaded from the ship last night, but wasn't actually sent to the barracks. So Doros is here, Commander Doros is here, like arguing. Pilakitai Alpheus, this is your responsibility. You're supposed to handle whatever situation is here and then assign new dock workers to send the equipment up to the barracks. I have people there waiting on their supplies. It's like, well, yeah, yes, Commander, but you, and yeah, like his voice gets lower, and yeah, like, so what are you doing? Yes, kind of, yeah. So what are the two of you? Okay, so let's go over one by one. Okay, Gamila and Ramesu, you overhear this being close to the scene first. You overhear this pretty clearly. What are you doing?
I will. Uh, I'm actually just gonna stay by the guy's side
Mhm.
because I don't know what will happen if I leave
Yeah,
him.
yep, that's
The,
totally an understandable reaction. Ramesu, what are you doing? It looks like the crowd has kind of, as you know, the commander seems to be very domineering. The crowd has kind of slowly dispersed. Now there's like roughly half the size left, like about 10 or a dozen people, just like kind of there, but they've gone back a little ways. But they're still in. They're still close by, but they've gone back a little bit. So yeah,
Well,
yeah. Sorry.
I'm obviously with Gamilla,
Hmm.
so
Okay.
I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. Prepare for the worst.
yeah, just making sure the dude doesn't kill himself.
Yeah. Wait, the man is good. Oh, wait, you mean the commander? Yeah, it's kind of good. Okay. Farmi, you see, Farmi and Maya, you both see the this whole like discussion that takes place, and you know, what do you do as the Philakitai Alpheus, whose name you have now learned? Alpheus is talking to Doros. What do you do?
I want to check out the crates that are still on the ship.
Oh, there are like the crates on the ship are just rigging supplies, for like such stuff for the sailors who like work the ship, not like any weapon or anything. All of that has been unloaded.
And there's nothing else around.
Nothing else that immediately strikes you as odd or anything, unless you have a move that lets you do that.
No,
I don't know if you do. I'm quickly checking.
no,
Hmm.
I don't think I do.
No, you don't.
No,
No,
no, I don't.
it's fine. Oh, by the way, Janine, think about any upgrades. Sorry, level up thing you might take while this is going on. Anyway,
Yeah.
yep. Flux is Flux AFK?
He
I
said,
think.
"Be right back."
Yeah, he said he'll be right back. Okay, okay. So we can wait until he comes back, as well, to see what happened, because he does have the sight, and depending on stuff what he does, that might come into the play. We'll see. Oh, hey, did you level up? Yes. Okay, so hey, Ramesu hasn't leveled up yet. Okay. So yeah, while we're waiting for Flux to return, Janine, do you have an idea for Gamila's level up?
Yeah.
Nice.
The power part is just way too OP.
Nothing's really OP. Like, what are you thinking about? Again, it has to kind of make sense, like cinematically.
Okay,
Sorry, narratively.
narratively. Okay.
Like what were you thinking about? Like, it might make sense. If, like, what were you thinking about?
Mm, the power of heart when you're fighting a monster, if you help someone, don't roll plus cool, you automatically help them as though you rolled a 10.
Yeah, like that's yeah. I don't see. Yeah, that's like Yeah, I don't like. If you want that, you can have that. Like no problem. You can totally like get that as an upgrade if you want.
Mm,
Do you want it?
sure. or
Like
actually,
you can
this
think
one
about
will
it.
be
What?
interesting.
Okay.
I choose the one, the trust me one. When you tell a normal person the truth in order to protect them from danger, that will be hilarious. So I'm picking that.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure. Totally. Oh boy. Okay. Sure. Okay. So trust me. All right. Come on. No. Freaking trust me. Yay. All right. Trust me. When you tell a normal person the truth in order to protect them from danger, you become awesome. As one does.
No, I'm just basically accidentally telling them the truth.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell a normal person the truth in order to protect them from danger. Roll plus charm. On a 10 plus, they'll do what they say should. No questions asked. On a 7 to 9, they do it, but the keeper chooses one from. They ask you a question first.
Yeah, it's a double-edged
They
sword. I
stall
like.
and dither a while. They have a better idea. On a miss, they're going to think you're crazy and maybe dangerous too.
Yes.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, some of these moves are so great. Just just makes the story so much awesome. Alright. Hey, Flux is back. Flux! Yay! We're kind of waiting for you. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Maybe we're fine. Alright. So yeah, so basically Maya's looking around for like what's on the ship. Right now there's only like rigging supplies, like sailing related stuff, not really like the soldier stuff have all been unloaded. Uh, dude, passing the salt is not a role unless the person doesn't want, unless there's some opposition to passing the salt. Anyway, so yeah, the Alpheos and Doros are kind of talking while the four soldiers are kind of standing around looking at like kind of like because of the four soldiers mostly the mob has gone back further ways and have slightly dispersed, so there's only like roughly 10 or 12 people left in the mob. Gamila and Ramesu are with Kawib, the the traumatized person, like in the far, like near the stairway leading up to the main road. And you two are on the ship. Maya is still looking around. What do you do for me?
What's right now? Like what is he investigating?
What?
The mic was away from my face. Sorry. What was Maya doing?
Oh, Maya is
The
just
investigating what part?
Maya's just
What is she
looking around the
investigating?
ship, like not the body, but the ship. Like what else is on the ship on the trireme here? Like if there's
Yeah.
anything, any further clues she can get. She's looking around. What are you doing? Like
I
the
guess
soldiers and the command, the Doros and the Alfios has kind of lowered their voices now, so you will have to crane your ears to or crane your head to like hear them, or you could just ignore them and just go around investigation by yourself. That's also fine.
hmm, I'm just thinking right now.
Mhm.
I suppose I'm just investigating at random. Something happens to come up.
So like what are you investigating? Like you need a target.
Well, they there was like a near around an area where the charred body was found, right?
Yep.
I'm probably investigating
You're investigating the body.
the area around the
The
body.
area around the body. It doesn't look like it's pretty much what Maya found, and I think she might have vocalized that there was no like source or anything of the flame or anything, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right. So Maya's already looked into it. You look at the scene, and in fact, like what you find corroborates her finding is that the body is burned, but there doesn't appear to be any source of the burning. So there's no fuel, there's no flame source nearby. Just seems really, really strange that the body just spontaneously burnt. It's not. That's weird. That doesn't happen.
I'll probably just approach them both.
Approach the
The
okay. The
the military authorities.
yeah, yeah, the
I won't budge in their conversation, but I'll
no.
just like kind of like be there, just like be there to take their attention away.
Do you want to distract them from their like
No, no,
discussion?
no, no, no. I was kind of like let them finish what they were talking about and then have them turn to me.
Okay, okay. So as you like
Politely,
approach,
politely budge in.
okay, you approach them by coming down the things, coming down the ship, and they're like, "Well, if you well, figure it out, Alpheus. That's why that's what the Pharaoh is paying you for. Figure out what happened here, and since you seem to be incapable of hiring more dock workers to send our equipment over, I guess my trumpets and I will have to do it for ourselves." And like, men, pick up your equipment. Let's hurry it back. We don't want to keep the rest of your uh rest of the garrison waiting. And the troops kind of like disperse and start picking up the crates and stuff of like weapons and just random like souvenirs, clothing, etc. that
Sure.
was like
Pick those
there
crap.
on the jetty, and just picks them up and starts walking away. And it's like, and that's when Doros notices you arrive and is like, yes, who might you be? Do you need
Uh,
something?
I'm I'm for me. Just who the overseer at the armory over here.
Oh
You're
yes, yes.
terribly sorry.
You're Farmy. Yes, you're Farmy. Yes, I've heard of you. Yes. Do you need something? What were you on the ship? What were you doing on the Trireme?
Just investigating, I suppose. I was
Oh,
here to
did
apologize to you.
oh did
Apologize about.
did Alpheus Alpheus? Are you so incapable of investigating? Are you so incapable of figuring out who killed one of the dock workers that you need outside help? And Alfie says, "No, no, no. He's volunteering. He came here because the mob was being unruly, and I went up, and he just followed me up. So you can't even control the scene. Is that's what I'm hearing? No, that's not it. The Falakita is doing a terrible job of defending himself. What are you doing, Barmy?
How do I defend him? How do I defend him?
Like, what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to say? Just say something if you want to say it.
I was just about to say apologies for the your order about order of the weapons, considering that this whole thing happened.
It's like, well, okay, okay, fine. Just deal with this. Yes, I know that it's a big deal when a body is found burnt. Yeah, I am aware of that, but that doesn't mean if the world's going to stop turning. So we have to figure you have to do your job. So if you're volunteering to help, um if you're volunteering to help Alpios here, then I suggest you try figuring it out. Have so figure it out. And he as you were, and he starts heading back. As for me, I have to go talk to my men and explain to them what held up their their uh, their possessions. Ex- excuse me, as you were. And he turns back and heads back, follows after his people. Uh,
Why do you need those weapons immediately anyway?
do you like just like asking him before he leaves, right?
Yeah.
It's not a matter of importance. I needed them last night. They were supposed to be there in the morning because I have soldiers that finished a long. Why do I need to explain myself to you? You know how you're an armorer. You know that like keeping time is important. Punctuality is important in the army. You are aware of this, and
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
you are aware of this. So it's like yeah. So it just starts walking back.
Are all the crates already gone with the weapons?
So, some of yeah, like yeah, like it didn't seem like there was much left, but yeah, the soldiers have carried like you can see the soldiers carrying them away from your position on the ship. Er,
Was there anything else on board besides the weapons? Is there anyone I can ask that?
there's nobody else here. No, like it seems like what Alpheus like said that after the burning, like the people are kind of like other dock workers are kind of leery to work in the on this like work on this ship for the moment.
Who did the ship belong to and where did it come from?
Oh, the ship belongs to the pharaoh. It's part of the it's part of the military. It
And where did
came
it
it came from the Seleucid. You can you can tell by the symbols and the name. You I like okay. How much does Maya keep track of like what's happening like politically?
uh not much to be
Okay, that's
honest.
fair. So you can come down to the ship, like you can come down and ask ask the Philokatai about this. Ask Alpheus about this if you want to.
Yeah.
Mhm. So yeah, Alpheus explains the Ipu-ra Trireme was on with Ptolemy. Freaking, I forgot the name of the fatty. Fiscon, yeah. Ptolemy Fiscon in the whole recent thing with the Seleucids, and now it's returned with all the troops that were there. So it's returning from the Seleucids region. No, Persia.
And it only had military cargo.
Well, military and other sailing stuff, sailing equipment. But yeah, it is a military vessel, so yes.
So the cargo completely went to the commander and his people, no one else.
Mm, Well, yes, yes, it's their cargo. Yes, they're taking it back to the barracks. Yes.
Okay.
Ramesu, something like draws your attention to the leaving soldiers, the soldiers who are leaving with like hauling the cargo. Something draws your attention to them. You can't describe the feeling, but you feel that something bad is going to happen. You have a bad feeling about this to make a reference to Star Wars.
Yes. Um, I definitely think that these men are carrying something evil, or there's a presence that's lingering around them.
Maybe.
So I am going to tell Camilla
Hmm.
that we can no longer help this young man. He needs to find his peace on his own. I think we need to figure out what is inside those crates.
Oh, which crate? Wait, the one the soldiers carrying?
Right, I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay, okay. Do we do we tell Maya and Fermi? about this?
You see Maya and
Yes.
Farmi like not too far away from you, like standing with the Philokitai Alpios, like not too far away
Yeah,
from you. You can
I'm
easily
gonna
like.
start, waving at them manically, like trying to get them to us.
I walk to them.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, I'm just
Same here since I'm so
very
used to.
animated, and I'm gonna whisper to Maya and say, apparently, Ramesses felt something about those crates they're carrying.
He felt something. That's
Yeah.
interesting. What did you feel?
That's a weird way to put it, but alright. He, he said something about the lines of evil presence.
Huh. That's an interesting thing you can do there, Ramesu.
Ramesh, what are you doing? Like Maya is directly
I'm
at you.
I'm not even paying attention. I'm really focusing on where those crates are going.
Oh,
So
brilliant! Oh, very, very nice. Please roll me, roll me something. What would it be? Oh, roll me a bad situation. You are totally reading a bad situation.
okay.
So that's a sharp. Yeah,
Okay. I
like
was
very
just
sharp.
trying to look that up. All right.
No. Ooh, very nice. That's an 8. Okay, you can ask me a question from the list.
Okay, so I don't know if I should save this for now
Mm-hmm.
or ask a different question,
Uh-huh.
but I want to
Mm-hmm.
figure out where those crates are going, right? And
Okay.
once I know where those crates are going, I want to find the best way in.
Okay. So like, what question is this? Like, basically.
What's my best way in?
Well, the crates are on the way towards the barracks. Like they haven't reached the barracks yet. It's a bit of a walk. I imagine the barracks are like somewhere like here-ish. So the, the people are walking. Let me get the thing. They're probably going to go this way and here and then here. So it's a bit of a walk. So yeah, they're still in sight. So you can ask another question if you feel like that would like answer like that would be immediately important because this is something is going to happen.
I understand.
Mhm.
Um,
Bad feeling about this.
so that being said,
Hmm.
um, let's go with.
Hmm.
Uh, um, are there any dangers we haven't noticed? So
Hmm.
maybe I can
Yes.
find
Yes.
out more
Yeah.
information.
Yep. Definitely. Definitely. It seems like there's like y- you look at the soldiers and it looks like the last one the commander has quickly like power walked to the front. Power walking, always power walk. Okay, power walking to the front and just leading them, and the last soldier, it looks like he's kind of slowly dragging behind, and it looks like he's getting slowly getting like something is slowly like it causing him to like it looks like he's getting like surrounded by some fog of some kind.
Ooh.
Do I see the source of this fog?
You can't tell, it just looks like the fog is kind of like surrounding him as he's moving, it's moving with him but it's slowly like thickening, thickening.
Can we all see this?
Ramesu's the one who's really focusing on it. The other of you, you're going to soon see it when the fog's going to get much thicker, but Ramesu's the one who sees it first.
Okay.
Yep. But you will, yes, the rest of you will soon see it because Maya's also there. Farmi, you saw Maya walk over to the, you know, the other two. What are you doing? Are you standing with Alpheus talking, or are you also heading that way? Alpheus is going to ask, well, did you find anything with the body?
No, not much. Especially, we're probably just especially gonna be hindered in our investigations if they took away some evidence from the crime.
Oh, you.
I'll check back with the others and see what happens.
Yes,
See what happens.
yeah, I don't, I think I'll have to go inform some. I'll have to go inform some funerary. What funerary services are there if like some of the body is dead? It's like nothing left to do but just discard it. It's awful. He just sighs and it's like, I'll see if I can get some more dock workers. What are your friends doing? Like talking over there with Kawib. I wonder if they managed to talk some sense into him, and he also like goes with you. And as you see Ramesu, the fog starts to thicken very fast, and this very dark, like it becomes very dark very quickly, just engulfs the dude. Let me see if I can find that picture. Where are you, picture? I need you, picture. Picture, picture, picture. Not that picture. Here. Okay, picture, please. Give me the picture. There's and the picture is okay. Can you copy the picture? Thank you. Can I paste the picture? God damn it! I can't paste the picture. Okay. I okay. I did it. I found it. Okay. So let me post it here. Pew. Okay, that didn't work. God damn it! God damn it!
Can you
That
put it in the chat?
yeah. 1 second. Thank you. Finally, this is so annoying. It's just like no, I'm not gonna. Yeah, basically that starts covering the guy, and there's like this like little flickers of just you know stuff, just like flickers of flames underneath, and then the scream starts. He starts screaming.
Oh shit.
So,
Everyone turns back, and like the soldiers turn back, and they're just all freaked out. What the hell is going on? It's like, and then just as soon as it started, the the fog just immediately disperses, and you see the man charred to a corpse on the ground.
What the fuck just happened?
Fascinating.
Oh no! Oh dear!
He just burned.
Maya is basically Patricia Tannis from Borderlands.
Was the soldier carrying anything?
Like all the thing he was carrying just scatters to the floor. The crate falls and breaks, and just like you know just random like small like knives and stuff come sprawling out. But
Oh, he turns into ash. Oh, so that's what you
no no
meant
no
by
no
charred.
not charred to ash, just like a charcoal version of the body.
Like a shriveled piece of meat.
Sure, let's go with that. It's like, oh, okay. Janine, you would know this. It's basically what happened in the Brazil masks campaign when the at the pizza shop explosion.
Yeah,
Yeah, that victim,
yeah, just
basically the same thing.
mhm,
Basically, yeah, it's like flash barn.
mhm.
Yeah.
A charcoal
Like
body.
Ramesu, you saw this as the scream started. Everyone saw this, and like Alpheus is like, what the fuck, and just starts running towards the scene. What?
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm gonna follow.
Same here.
as we are running, I'm gonna say,
Ramesu,
did
are you also going?
Yeah.
Nice,
yeah,
beautiful.
Camila just say, did the command, was that the commander?
Yeah, commander is freaked out. The soldiers are freaking out. They're just like going away. A commander is slowly approaching and like trying to
Ah, okay.
see, like, has his sword drawn. All the soldiers drop their stuff, has their sword and shield drawn, and just like if there was some sort of like attacker, and like they can't tell what was going on. Yeah, this was a regular soldier. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, not the commander, just one of the one that was falling behind. And
Okay.
the commander is just totally freaked out. Commander is asking, let me roll 1d4 because I have 4 names. I need to know which of them died. Which of you died, sir? Okay, number two. Number two, who are you? Ah, Mikon. Oh,
Steve.
he had so much to live for. So it's like, Mikon? Mikon? The commander is asking. Commander's like the domineering voices is still there, but it's now there's fear, and it's like he's slowly poking the body with the sword, like unsure if there's anything. It's like going to poke, but then swings the sword around as if there's an invisible enemy, but there isn't, and hits nothing, and like starts like calling him, and like and he says, Hamadi, check if he's okay. Hamadi's like, ah, it's
Ramesh
like,
is gonna immediately run to the box and to
yeah.
the the
Okay,
commander and say,
see, as you get to the box, you go through, like, the box is cracked, and there's, like, mostly knives and stuff inside, but there's also a few, like, clothing, some, souvenirs, like, small statues and the likes and stuff. One thing that definitely catches your eye, which is an ornate oil lamp that catches your eye.
it definitely catches my eye.
It
Um,
apparently
I'm
catches
I'm
your eye.
gonna I'm gonna try to give some sort of presence of authority on the matter
Okay,
and say,
what is?
uh, back away. Clearly, two men have been cursed by something in this box. Don't also fall victim to it.
That's very good. Okay, but just persuade the hell out of that, and you will definitely take a +1 from the read a bad situation and another +1 because of the what you just said. So that's a total +2. Just roll.
Okay.
We can add the two. Just roll. We can add the two. Okay. Oh, you did add the two. Okay.
Yeah, I added the two.
All right. Nice. That's a 10. Yeah, there's gonna be like, yes, yes. What he said. Stand back, everyone. Hamadi, don't touch him. Hamadi was like, I wasn't going to, but okay. Just turns like everyone stands back. What do you know of this? What do you know of this? Who are you? The Doros asks you.
I give a greeting that is humble,
Hmm.
and I say that I am Ramesu, son of Hames. Um, I am just a lowly ritual. What do we
Funerary
call it?
ritual worker. Funerary ritual worker.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful.
funeral ritual worker. Um, I was on my way investigating the burned body at the docks because the poor soul cannot be given his rights. And obviously, this poor soldier has succumbed to the same curse. There is something in this box that may be causing this, and
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
trying to save your soldiers.
Okay. Soldiers stand back. What was in this box? Can someone tell me who has the wait who has the itinerary? And one of the soldiers say, well, the itinerary with what's it? The itinerary with Fadil back at the barracks. Yes, good. Hamadi, go run to Fadil. get the itinerary. We need to know whose box is that, where, what equipment is in there, specifically if any of them could be cursed. Go, go, go! And Hamadi runs for it, just like sprints to the barracks, while still with the like the box on him, or like he just drops his own box and just runs to the barracks. like at,
Me,
mhm,
meanwhile, if I see Maya
mhm.
and she shows up, I'm going to give her a look and I guess slowly gaze at the lamp and I say, "Don't touch that."
Oh, okay. So who are you? Who
I
are you
won't.
touching? Wait, what?
Don't touch the lamp.
Okay.
I yeah, I'm probably tagging on Maya's robe and say, yeah, don't touch that.
Oh, but I want to.
Hell no,
No,
you're not touching that.
no.
I see what you did there, roll 20. You gave memories. I need memory. Oh, good job, bro. I refuse to believe this was a typo. This is definitely
I
like
really hope it wasn't
like
because it's pretty.
whoever created the character sheet. I think they did it, and they're just like laughing, like thinking when somebody will see it, and just so yeah. All right. Okay. So yeah. So Ramesu,
So
you're telling to don't touch that to the lamp, right?
we are in
Yes.
possession of the lamp right now. Yes.
You're touching the lamp, right, Ramesu?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, okay.
I'm
You're
just
telling
I'm
everyone to stand back. Okay,
insinuating
okay.
I'm insinuating that the big bad thing is the lamp
Ah,
and she can investigate it, but don't touch
Yeah.
it.
okay,
Let's
okay.
Yeah.
Maya,
let's take
you
it back
are
with us to the.
you are very curious by this lamp. This is very ornate. This is
Yeah.
clearly like a relic of the ancient, like the Persian Empire, like from like not the Persian, the ancient like Sumerian Empire. It's like this is clearly a relic. You recognize, like you recognize the markings on it, the runes on it, the strange letters. Those are like the cuneiform symbols of the ancient Sumer. You know the symbols, but to translate it, you'd have to use your Haven. Like you have to go
Yeah.
back and get scrolls for the translation. But yeah, you recognize
Was
the
that?
symbols.
Yeah. Let's head back to the library. Maybe we can figure out something there. I'm pretty sure I have books about that.
Uh, what
Ye-
are we going to do with that though? It's not like we're gonna leave it on the floor.
well, it didn't. Doros says, well, it didn't. If this was, if that, you're thinking the lamp is cursed.
E- well, he said
It
it
might
might
be.
be the.
No, he's like Alpheus is also asking like Ramesu. Did you just say the lamp is cursed?
Yeah, apparently. I don't know. He said it might be the lamp that is cursed.
Yes, I'm just waiting for like Osk's response as Ramesu. Like,
I don't
Uh,
outright say that
oh, okay,
the
okay. So
lamp
you
is
think that
cursed.
this equipment is cursed? Okay.
I'm trying to get Maya to do her thing,
Ah, okay, okay. Very
but
nice. So,
I'm also trying to get her to be cautious
okay,
because
cool.
obviously two people have died from an unknown source. So
Okay. Alfeo says, okay, okay. It's so one of these items you think is the cursed. Wait, this item, like all of these, was lying on the jetty all this time, and there was no other victim until one of your soldiers picked it up. So if any of this is cursed, it's clearly like if somebody picks it up, then the attack comes. That would explain why Utnas was burnt.
I'm gonna take my silver sword and
Okay,
try to figure it out with
okay,
that.
yeah. So Alfio says, okay, Commander Doros, I'm going to have to use your soldiers to guard this location. I'll also provide. I'll also stand here. We cannot let anyone touch any of these items. Um, uh, y- you seem to be cognizant. You seem to be aware of curses. Could you find out more about this? He asks Ramesu.
Uh, I am honored to be given the task, but you see, there is someone who's more astute at this, and I point to Maya.
Uh,
Yes, hello, this is kind of my whole thing.
okay. You are aware of curses, like you're an
Yeah,
expert of curses. Okay. What can you tell us?
nothing right now, but I can find out.
Okay. Then please find out as fast as you can. We'll try to secure this location and make sure nobody touches anything.
I'm gonna
Do
need
you
that
think?
lamp though.
Do you think my suspicion is correct that as long as we don't touch it, nobody else will get hurt?
Maybe. Trial
That's
by
good
error.
enough.
Let's find out.
That's good enough. Okay, you heard her, the Doris. I will. I'm like the Doris is like, yes, that's a good idea. I'll go get Fadil quickly. We need the itinerary to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, and
So
I'm gonna need that lamp. I'm gonna need to take it
And
with me.
why don't you just draw a
what if you
picture?
what what if it's cursed though? Then you'll get burnt by that whatever the curse
I'm,
is.
I'm gonna I'm gonna poke it with my sword. See if anything happens. And this
Not,
is how Maya dies.
not you can poke it with the sword. Nothing really happens. But you do like spin it around and you get to see the other side, and it looks like there's symbols there. You can like easily bring out a scroll and write down the symbols if you want.
Oh, but it's boring.
You're a
Maya,
scholar. You're a
I
and
have
scholar.
yeah,
an I have a very top dumb idea, and I
Yes.
don't know if it might just feel a bit trying to execute it in the first place.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna seem really insane.
Hmm.
Okay, so the idea was that I'm using telekinesis to move it.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, but
Ooh.
I don't want to seem that I'm like it's randomly floating on its own. So
Okay.
I'm just like kind of like wrapping it in cloth and telekinesis just lifting it with my mind, but I'm just like holding my hands close to make it look like I'm holding it.
If you're going to try to touch it, Alpheus is going to hold you back and because this is dangerous. He thinks the entire thing is cursed. So until like Maya finds out more, he's just cordoning the scene.
I'll probably
I
just
want to persuade him. Really want to persuade him.
It's really not gonna work until Maya tells more because Ramesu has identified Maya as an expert on curses. He's
Yeah, but
absolutely
he but
not
he
going to
has
let you can physically push him, like force him through. Then everyone's gonna freak out. Like you realize what's gonna happen. Like if that's what you're doing, okay. Enough
no no
hypothetical.
no
Flux.
Maya did.
There is no hypothetical here. Flux. What is Farmi doing? Let's go with that.
I was
What
gonna
is
say Maya did say that she wants the lamp.
well?
Yeah, I really need it.
Okay. Are you sure this isn't cursed?
No, but
Then wouldn't you get burned?
I have
let's
my ways.
try.
I have my ways.
He's
We
asking.
won't
I'll
He's
see if
asking
it's
Maya.
risky first.
we won't know what it does until we try.
Just keep in
uh,
mind, everyone, that the soldier was carrying the box, not even the object, and it killed him.
yes,
Yes, what he said.
Maya.
What your friend said. Like, if you are the cars expert, don't you think this would be a terrible idea?
I mean, if he wants to do it, let him do it.
Yeah, hold on. I'm
Wait,
just
wait,
like
wait.
gonna.
I thought Maya wants to like take the lamp, not. I'm so confused right now.
I mean,
Who wants the lamp?
Fami was trying to take it with the cloth and the.
Wait, no, no, that was a hypothetical. Like that's why I told you, Flux, no hypothetical. If you either do something or you don't do something. Don't talk
Yeah,
hypothetical.
I was like kind of like trying to lay out what I was going to do to you, and
Okay, so just like you're telling me that as a hypothetical. No, like do it in character.
no, no, I'm
You
not
want
saying. I'm just like laying out what I'm going to do. So that's why that's what. And you were saying like trying like saying like if
so
I'm doing
do
that, this thing.
do you have a cloth?
Yeah, the things in the crate. I'm using the cloth in the crate.
So you're using one possible cursed item to pick up another possible cursed item. One of the soldiers asked. Sure, that's a good idea.
All right. If that case, I'm just gonna like go over to Maya and just like gonna whisper to her, make it seem like I'm you're doing a ritual to make it uncursed for a while.
And what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna use my powers to lift it up and make it seem like and not actually touch it.
So
I
you want me to pretend to lift a curse and pretend that instead I'm making it fly?
No,
uh,
I'll be holding my hands closely to make it seem like
Ah.
I'm holding.
I raise my hand. I have an idea.
Yes.
Yes.
Could we just tie a rope on it and drag it, in a certain distance?
That's actually a very good idea.
Yeah. Let's try that.
And all the soldiers are like shrugging. It's like, shit, it might work.
Yeah, just
Sure, sure. It might
make
work.
a noose,
Yes, if you think,
throw.
oh, okay, so if you think this lamp is that important, yes, I guess. Like, what is this lamp? Like, what
I
one of the
don't
soldiers
know.
asked. What are those
It's
symbols? Are
Chinese.
this like what?
They're
Fla,
ancient Sumerian.
Alfio says if the, flux that cannot be a in character word. I'm sorry. You cannot say that
I was
in
saying our
character
character.
because China
Character.
doesn't exist yet.
Not yet.
Okay, so China exists. The name doesn't exist yet. There are empires in China at
Yeah,
this point, but the name doesn't
it's
exist
the Handa is here, I believe,
yet. No, it's
or is
way
it just
older. It's way older, I think. No, no, you
I'm
might be
forgetting
right.
my
It
history.
might be
Damn it.
Han. I don't know the Chinese history. I really don't. But
Well, I
anyway,
guess finding the rope. I'm pretty sure one of the crates has a
yeah, no,
rope.
no, no. You have a rope on you. I can totally. Like, you can find a rope. You're on the pier. Okay, you're next to the sea. There's a rope nearby everywhere.
Yeah, but it's ship rope. It's for tying the ship to a
No,
mast. It's going to be really thick.
there's like normal rope also for like holding random crates and make sure seagulls don't pull them into the ocean. There's like rope everywhere. You could find some rope.
Yeah, I probably have to buy them though. Oh well.
Like the Pilakitai is there. He can tell you to take some rope and you'll be fine. Come on, like don't stop at
Right.
the rope. Come on.
In that case,
Also,
who wants to be the one person who touches things and
also
tie it?
Flux, like what is the it's Chinese joke? I don't get the reference. What is
Nah,
that joke?
it's just a dumb thing I'm doing.
Okay.
Well, Flux, since your character came up with the idea with the telekinesis, you can tie the rope with telekinesis.
Yes.
All right. Oh yeah, right. But in that
Yes.
case, I'll
Like
just be
you
discreet about using
yeah, you
telekinesis.
can you can lean over it to pretend like tying the rope while do it with telekinesis. Like frick.
Yeah, good idea. Ask. All right. So I'll roll weird then to
Yes, roll weird. Let's see what happens when you use telekinesis, which is like,
plus two weird. Go.
hey, oh my god.
Nice.
All right, give me
Almost an advanced.
give me your options.
If hey, can somebody help me? Or is that impossible?
Why
You
would
have to have the
what would it
advanced
help if
skill.
you help you? Like why
Yeah,
would
I
that
do
help?
have the advanced. I do have the advanced.
Oh, you have the advanced skill.
Wait, how
Okay.
do you have the advanced?
You can choose one at the beginning of the campaign, right?
No,
Or the beginning of the. No,
no,
you can't.
I never said anything like that.
I think that's a level up move, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a level up move. You can
Oh,
choose to it's not even a regular level up. It's like the later level up. You can advance mark two of the basic moves at advanced. Like if you
I
go
somehow
in
have this phantom memory that that somebody let us have one advanced move at the beginning
not
of everything.
not this campaign, sorry. Like it might be another campaign that you were part of,
Might be
but not
Jester. Might
might
be
be.
Jester. I
Yeah,
don't know.
probably might be. Yeah. Yeah, that could be it. But no, you don't have any advance. Like you don't have any moves advanced yet.
Well, in that case, I'll just roll normally.
Yep. So like,
Um,
I mean you succeeded. Come on, you rolled an 11. Got a crit success on one. Okay. Okay. So
suffer one less harm and keep it under my control.
suffer one. Okay, so you take no damage
Actually,
and
no, sorry. So something. No, never mind. I thought I was gonna say something is held fast, but no, that's opposite of what we want to do.
okay.
Keep it, yeah. So suffer one less harm and keep it under my.
Okay. So yeah, you take no damage. So zero harm. Uh, that's a good question. Let me actually quickly check my keeper thing because I do have haha zero harm moves. That's the thing I can do. Oh, okay, no, none of this makes sense. Carry on. So okay, so you keep it basically under your control, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you managed to tie it. Nobody notices. Nobody's none the wiser. Wait, yeah, that's the word. Nobody's none the wiser.
Now, who wants to pull it? Because even carrying the box had effects.
Time for rock paper papyrus. Sorry, rock papyrus thing that doesn't exist yet. Rock papyrus knife.
What? Gemstone,
Rock
gemstones,
papyrus knife.
gemstones, papyrus, and shears.
What? No, rock exists. Come on, man. Rocks
Yeah,
are
but might as well be fancy with it.
like. Don't you know Dwayne Johnson is immortal? He has always existed.
Yes.
But why might as well just be fancy with it if you're going to do the bigger one.
Okay, so so like who takes the responsibility? Maya, you wanted it.
Rock, paper.
Yeah,
Rock
Oh,
papyrus
sure.
knife.
Sure. This is my lamp now.
rock,
There are
parchment, builder, shears.
there
How
are
about
there are other lamps like it, but this one is yours.
Yes.
I have
All
okay?
right.
I'm just gonna be
Okay.
completely random in the game and say I have a four-sided dice here in my pockets just randomly, and I'm gonna determine who wants to be who gets to be it.
Maya already volunteered to pull it though, so
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
Oh,
taking it.
yeah,
never mind. Disregard that.
yeah. Just Maya just takes it. It's like, yes, give me the thing, give me the thing. Are you like lifting it up through the air? Because otherwise it will be scratching on the surface, and that's not good.
No, it's not good.
No,
I
it
want to
might be
still be
damaged.
able to read what's on the lamp.
It might be damaged if you do, like, if you don't lift it up.
Then put a cloth around it, I guess. Well, then you drag it.
You're not dragging it. She's just lifting it up and just like it's not heavy.
Okay.
It's not at all heavy. Like not at all. Yeah,
Just like
it
do it
I
in a
was hoping.
hobo bindle. Just do it like a hobo bindle.
sure. Like just
I
like
was
that.
hoping
Yeah.
you'll be more in the distance. But oh well.
Oh well, yeah.
And
Okay,
yeah,
so
and I you
let's Maya, why don't you let's say you act under pressure. Let's see you keep your cool while this
Oh
is
no.
going. How
can
cool are you?
Not
Let's
very
find
cool.
out.
Can give me
Oh
Oh.
my!
oh shit. No.
Okay, Maya, you go to lift it up. Is anybody going to help, or like does it like happen? Like you can take the
Mila, go
XP.
help her.
Like you can take the XP, Nadine, if you want.
No, I just leveled up. I don't need it.
Okay. If anybody
I
wants
don't
to
want to
help,
die.
If
like.
I
I
feel
Mhm.
like the
She
lamp is going to touch her or do any harm to her, I might knock it out of her hands or something. I don't know. It just depends on what's going on.
well, she's lifting
yeah.
it up. Depending on how the help happens, I'll figure it out what's going on.
I like I don't want to touch it
Okay.
and I don't want to help her touch it.
Okay.
So I'm probably going to knock it out of her hands.
So okay. Okay. So all right. So roll a help out, and we'll see like how that goes.
It's just flat, right?
It's cool. What is your cool? Your cool is -1. Yay! Never mind. That's it. Wait. Yeah. That's wow. That's an amazing. Wow. I like how with a +1 you roll the 6 and with a -1 you roll the 9. That's how the dice gods go. Alright. So, yeah, your
Is
help
anybody gonna
grants
help?
them +1 to their. You can't help out a help out. I'm
Oh,
like decreeing that you can't help out a help out. You can't recursively help out. So yeah, I know
Wow.
that's not specified anywhere. That really should be. No, I can't imagine, because that is the reason why help out doesn't stack. Why two hunters cannot help out. Help out can only ever give +1, unless the mundane speciality, which gives it +2, I think. But yeah. So anyway, yeah. Or was it the sidekick? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, your help grants them +1 to their roll. So yeah, Maya, you don't get a 7. You get a 7. You don't get a 6. Okay, act under pressure. The keeper is going to give you a worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. Okay. As you lift the lamp, it starts like you, like as you lift it up, like I guess I guess Parmy throws like a cloth on it to keep it safer, and it like you lose control of the lamp, and like at that moment, like Ramesu sees the lamp out of control and going to touch you. Ramesu kicks it out of your hands.
Oh
So
no.
the worst outcome, hard choice or price to pay. The lamp is going to probably fall. That might crack it or cause it to like break, which you're not sure what's going to happen, but it's definitely going to cause reading what's on the lamp as the symbols. That's going to be very difficult because you'll have to piece the things together again. So you can dive and pick it
uh,
up. You can pick it up. Like you can grab it before it lets go. Like you can regain control of it. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I'm gonna fucking curse myself. I'm
I
gonna
just
try
want
to
to.
pick it up.
I
No,
want
no,
to
no, no, no,
jinx.
no. Farmy, no further involvement here. This move has happened. No further
oh my
involvement
Darn,
here.
god.
I was gonna
This
do a jinx.
no, this move has happened. You can do the jinx after it, but like yeah, this move has already taken like 2 moves. So yeah, this scene has already happened. So okay, so you make sure to hold on to the lamp, right?
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. Farmy, what were you trying to jinx? You can go.
Um, yeah, it's like, oh, that's not how jinx works. Never mind. I was probably just gonna do telekinesis again. I was gonna do telekinesis again and
Mhm.
just like make the fall soft.
She didn't let go of it. So if she let go of it, then yes, but she didn't let go of it. So, okay, she, yes, but as you do, Maya, you see the world start getting slightly bit darker around you. Suddenly, that starts happening very fast. Everyone sees Maya getting engulfed in that thing that you can see on the picture. This is a
Uh,
this is a custom move. So okay. So let's wait. What happens? Okay. So you are engulfed by something that is dark, like very dark. Your eyesight is like completely covered out, and your temperature, it starts to feel boiling hot, and you have a very good idea what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
Maya.
I
Okay.
am going to
Mhm.
I'm going to run
Mhm.
into the flames, into
Yes. Yes.
the smoke.
yeah,
Yes.
think
I'm
Yes.
that's
gonna
not
I'm gonna
true.
completely transform into
Ooh.
the
Ooh.
new Anubis form.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
In
I'm going
front of
to
In
four.
front of everyone.
Yes,
yes,
four
I'm going
people at
to
least. Nice.
wrap my body completely around Maya
Mhm.
and hopefully knock us both out of there.
Oh. Okay. Oh, very good. Okay. Act under pressure. Let's see
Oh
how
shit.
cool you are. Be the coolness.
This is a cool. And if I miss, I'm gonna use luck.
Huh? Sure. Sure.
Ooh.
Oh
Oh
shit.
my god.
All right, I'm marking luck.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay, sure. All right, all right, fair. So you use luck to move that to a 12. Freaking 12. Okay,
Mhm.
when you spend a point of luck, your monster side gains power. Your curse may become stronger, or another breed disadvantage may manifest. Okay, let's look at your breed disadvantage. That's your extra. Jackal, your curse is anger. Oh, very nice. All right. Okay, so you are running into Jackal mode, like you fully turn into Jackal mode, right?
That's correct.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's 12. That's the act under pressure. Let me look at the act under pressure thing. You do what I set out to do. Okay, so you want to run in, grab grab her, and what again?
Just basically use my body to completely wrap around her so she doesn't
Hmm.
get any hurt.
Okay.
And hopefully run out of the smoke
Oh well, you
before it
used.
does any damage.
Okay, you spent luck, so you definitely do that. Your power, like you feel way more control of your form than you normally have done, and you seem to be in full control as you like turn into Jackal mode in front of everyone, run into the smoke, the burning smoke with ember flickers, and run out the other side, um, clutching Maya.
I'm imagining that Maya's in my arms
Hmm.
and the embers and smoke is like dying away, dissipating off of my body,
Yes,
and I'm just
absolutely.
huffing and puffing
Yep,
as a werejackal.
yep.
Everyone's staring at me.
Everyone is indeed staring at you. The the ship. We are next to the dock, and in the distance you can see a ship sailing. And just to be clear, let us keep in mind that like both like the Ramesu is incredibly good looking. Let's just keep that in mind. That is all. It's played by a very attractive actor. Okay. And I'm just saying that as they're huffing and puffing, you may see their muscles a bit more clearly than the director may have focused on that a little bit more. I'm just saying, it's blame the director.
Well, let's
I
see if
probably
Maya's
mumble.
into that kind of thing.
I probably mumble under my breath. I told you not to touch it.
Oh yeah, yeah, definite fan service here. Wow, so much fan service. Did Maya say she's into that thing? Wait, what?
No, let's see if she is.
Okay, let's see if she is into that thing. Maya, you're basically in a bridal carry, although that thing hasn't been invented yet for like 1,000 years. So, yay! Wait, teratophilia. Now I'm searching. What the teratophilia? Okay, I didn't need to know that. Thank you, Th- thank you, Flux, for making me know things that I didn't need to know. Okay. All right. The, the smoke with no victim inside. The smoke quickly like dissipates as soon as it started, and you see the lamp on the floor, like on the floor where the smoke was. It's not damaged. It just like as you ran out, it just dropped, but it's not damaged. It didn't fall from too big a height, and not to mention I Ramesu for me threw the cloth on it, so it's fine. It's on the cloth, and the lamp is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're yeah.
Alpheus, the soldiers are like they have the soldiers' jaws have dropped. No,
You don't.
and nobody does.
Yeah.
This is the first time
Maya
you've
has.
seen it. Like I don't think you ever went Werjackal mode in the Minotaur fight, right?
No, he didn't.
Alpheus is like, what?
Maya has
What?
temporarily forgotten all about the lamp, and she's just staring at Ramesu. Look at
Uh,
you. That's
The
so
the music
fascinating.
the music may be a little bit un unexpected here, but yes. Yeah. Hey, all good stories need a triangle. Oh, okay, that's a lie. It doesn't
Eh,
need it, but all good stories could use a triangle. Okay, that's also a lie. Some good stories have a triangle. Yeah, there we
And just so we clear, I became a jackal while I was fighting the
go.
Minotaur.
but we didn't
Okay,
I
see
Yeah.
okay.
it,
briefly
Oh,
did.
sorry,
Ichi.
sorry. Oh, we forgot. Okay, okay. Sorry.
oh,
Yeah. Okay, so it's
Yeah,
not a
yeah, he did
surprise
change
to
that.
all of you, but Maya, this is you're very close to him, and you can see the like the man animal combination ness very up close rather than in an underground layer very dark. You see
Yeah,
it
I
in the
don't think
broad
he actually saw
daylight.
it during the Minotaur fight.
Yeah. And Alpheus is like freaked out and it's like, as what? What are what? Just what are you?
I Gamila just snap out of it and out of desperation say, oh, all right. He's also cursed about sabotage else. Other than that, Gamila is in shock but making excuses for Ramus.
Gamila, are you telling a normal person the truth in order to
Yeah.
like something? Protect
Yes.
them from danger of attacking this person and getting hurt in the process, because that's a valid thing.
Yes.
Roll plus charm.
Yeah.
You just
Yes.
got the move. Roll plus charm.
Uh,
The pecs.
roll plus charm. Don't fail me now.
I mean, let's be fair. If I
Oh,
was I was
Oh my
close
gosh.
to Chris Hemsworth pecs, I would totally reestablish my relationship.
uh,
I,
so 9 damage.
Excuse me, have you seen shirtless Chris Hemsworth? That is all I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, that's a 9. Yes. Yes, it's a 9. So, okay. Um they do it, but the keeper chooses one from. They ask a hard question for this stall, and they have a better idea. They ask you a hard question. Okay, the hard question is explain to me what he is, or and whether we need to be afraid of him.
You, uh, ask the cursed. Uh, uh, you- the expert. I mean, that's how maybe she met him. I don't.
I mean, he just saved me, so I'd say it counts as a point in his favor.
No,
Also,
but
you
Yes,
can
what?
you can put
But
it
exactly.
down, big guy.
And
what is
also
he?
he
Okay,
spoke
okay,
very clearly, so he's
okay,
sentient.
okay. What? But how? What? Are you also cursed? He asks Ramesu.
So Ramesu like stands firmly,
Hmm.
like at his tallest, 7 foot, whatever.
Hmm.
Um, he looks at the men and says, I am an avatar of Anubis, and he returns back to being human.
You hear gasps, and there's a brief thud noise where you see one of the three soldiers has fainted.
Camila did faint too.
And the other guy is like, amateur. And the one of the and Alpheus just looks at him and says, "Do they let anyone become a soldier these days?" So yes,
Camila woke
Camilla.
up damn fast.
Okay.
My god, my
So
god.
oh,
My
okay,
brain
okay,
hurts.
okay. Look. Okay. Let's calm down one at a time. Okay, okay. So I think we've established that the lamp is cursed.
Oh, yes, very much so.
Okay, so hopefully, as long as we don't move it, or get near it, it should attack anyone, right?
But I
Oh
want
no, no,
it.
no! They're just dealing with it one by one, one by one. Also, he
No.
turned back into like he hasn't forgotten. Like I assure you, he hasn't forgotten.
Uh, Camila's shaking my stop. Said don't touch it.
Okay, okay. So what now? What now? You're an avatar of
I
Anubis, right? So, like, if what you say is true, you are an avatar of Anubis. Like, what is this? Is it some sort of death curse? You should know, right? He asks.
It's it's obviously not from this land and must be dealt with. Please give us some space, clear the area, and
Okay,
we'll
yeah,
take it from
yeah,
here.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. What's your name? He asks. Oh, you did introduce. Sorry. You introduced. Yes, absolutely. Ramesh, right? Yes. You heard the Avatar Anubis soldiers give your try to wake up your friends. Did somebody know? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they're kind of backing away from you, letting you take control of the situation. Apparently, it's like declaring yourself to be related to a god kind of has that effect on regular people. No, it just depends on when he can back it up. When somebody that turns into a jackal claim to be an avatar of Anubis, like people are not really going to argue too much, because the whole turning into, yeah, like you might get to use like a weird to persuade it, like we'll just see. Yeah, okay. So what do you do now? You have established that the curse is tied to the lamp.
nice. I still want it. So is anyone still around
Yeah, like the
besides
four of
us?
you, the four of you are here. The other people, the Alpheus and the other soldiers have given you some space. They've gone back a little distance.
How about
I,
if we just put it in a cart and just push it like that?
Swami, use your telekinesis now. No one can see it.
Oh, they're all gone now.
No,
Just
they're
I'll
not
character.
gone.
They're a bit away.
They can see you, but like if you stand in the middle, then you'll block their line of sight. So that like in the distance that they can see like every detail. Like they're not up, they're not right next to you. They're like probably I don't know 20,
All
30
right,
feet
but
back.
under one condition though, everyone in the crowd around here, make sure they don't see the telekinesis. I'm not
Uh,
even. I'm not gonna let the same two people with weird powers, and he happen to reveal at the same time. Not
wait, you have telekinesis? Wait,
did did
what's
did Camila not see it during our find with the Minotaur or something?
Oh, did
all right?
oh did
And
he?
also and also she must have known since before this, since we're childhood friends.
Oh, I just dismissed it when I thought you were just, lying.
Right, of course you were like that.
Yeah, we were kids.
Yes, Oscar. That is the move I was thinking of. But oh, okay, cool. That's what I was going to ask. Like, do you want that move? Because that definitely makes sense in the story.
Well, yeah.
Or if you
Well, if
wanted
you're
to,
gonna,
like, if you wanted to change out one of your moves, you can also do that. Okay, cool. That absolutely. You can take it and like, you know, on XP gain, which is like, you're only one away. So it should be very good. Okay. All
I
right. So what are you doing? Farmi is using telekinesis to lift up the thing while everyone is kind of blocking the view of the people, right?
can I raise my hand again. I have another idea.
Shoot, your idea worked at
Well,
least.
since Ramesses established himself as a some kind of being, why don't we just make it look like that Ramesses is the one that is using telekinesis?
Hmm, that's a good point.
I'm against the idea in the way that it might steal my thunder.
Yeah, I figured as much. So just go ahead, do your thing, and Ramesu
The-
is gonna use his body to block the vision.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah,
yeah,
like
okay.
do telekinesis. Yeah, totally do telekinesis. Absolutely.
All right then. Plus two weird. Go.
Camilla is definitely getting a pat on her head, though.
Hell yeah.
Frick yes. Nice. So you move it. Choose two options from the list below and mark one harm.
Same thing as before.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Undo control and less harm.
Alright, sure. Absolutely. Yeah. You keep it under control, and what are you doing now? Like you lifted it up, but like you see in the distance, like the people are there. Like they haven't followed the soldiers. Like when the screams happened, people like were coming running, and when they saw the charred body, they kind of fled the scene. Like they freaked out and they left. But like where are you taking it?
Actually, I have an idea. I'm gonna grab a crate,
Hmm.
empty it, and just kind of
Put it inside.
just like yeah, but
Okay.
make it like hover inside of it,
Oh, hover
so,
inside of
so that
it.
it's not
Okay.
touching the side.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. So where are you taking it?
to the magical lab Maya has, I guess.
Yeah.
Neat. Oh, very nice. Okay. Very nice. Okay. So yeah, we're going to we're kind of going to end the scene kind of as you like not like end the scene. You take the thing away, like you protect, like taking so much safety and precautions that nothing really happens. you can you can take it to the magical lab, which I'm guessing is like probably there's a back entrance in the Library of Alexandria.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
like you probably use, or like is the magical lab inside the library, or is it like at your home, like, or where is it?
No, it's inside the library.
Okay, cool. So yeah, like you like I'm guessing there's like a scholar's entrance from the side that
Yeah.
like normal people doesn't use because that's
Employees only.
yeah, employees only, scholars only. So yeah, okay. You open the side and it's wide enough for like to take the crate through. Yeah, sure, totally. So yep, you carry it inside your magical library of pure awesomeness. All right, let's go inside your magical library of pure awesomeness. Tell me, what does it look like?
Here's a
Describe
question.
describe your. Oh yes, please go.
My haven has the protection spells, which wards off monsters. Can
Yes.
Ramesu enter?
Ooh, that's a very good question. Monsters might be able. Your haven is safe from monsters. They cannot enter. Okay. Oh, that's a good question. Okay. Uh. Hmm. So. Okay. Ramesu, as you get close to this like entrance, you're able to enter through the entrance, but as you go to Maya's like personal room, like Maya has a personal room. She's crazy enough to warrant like a personal room that is her
Yeah,
like laboratory, which is like simultaneously both her low laboratory and magical laboratory, I'm guessing.
it's everything.
Yes, it's like there's I will ask you to describe it shortly, but as you go to enter, there's like something stopping you. It's like you're trying to walk through a like a layer of a cobweb that's refusing to let you go through.
And I
Everyone
will
else
look.
passes through.
I will look at Maya, snarl a bit, but just wait outside.
Maya, you see that Ramesu is unable to enter.
Huh. So the wards do work on you. That's interesting.
Wait, some?
There's wards around this place. There's used to ward of monsters.
Can
And
you
he
can you
can't
like
enter.
break it temporarily and fix it afterwards?
Could I do that without entirely breaking my protections?
Well, it depends on the role of the use magic, doesn't it?
Well,
Honestly, Ramesu is totally fine just waiting outside.
Ramesu,
I didn't ask you to let me in.
okay, you can also tell her that. Yeah, totally, sure.
hmm,
So Maya, what do you do? Ramesu is saying that he's okay if he doesn't enter, but he does sound a bit miffed by it, I think, or I don't know.
he's also been really useful. Yeah, I mean, I'm imagining the protections are like runes, so I'm just gonna like break one of them
Okay,
you,
to
you
break the protection spell so he can enter.
okay, sure.
And I'm gonna have to redo the runes again
Yeah,
once
okay.
he leaves.
Let's like use magic. Let's find out what happens.
Yikes.
Yikes! I mean, you have oh, you have one on weird. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Ah,
Oh, never mind.
nice.
finally I roll well.
Never mind. Literally, no bad things happen, right? Let me look it up. The magic works without issues. Yeah, choose your effect. You can let him pass. Do you recreate the ward while he's
Yeah,
inside?
I'm gonna modify them so that he can pass, but everything else is still being
Okay,
kept
okay.
going.
So you make a specific exception for him. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely, definitely. With that role, yes. It may need some like slight modification if his powers like get worse, but like or better. But yeah, for the moment, yes, he's yeah, he definitely goes through. Okay, cool, neat. Please describe your laboratory.
Oh, only the things you're asking of me.
This is your place. This is Maya's place of haven, safe place to work with books and mystical lab with weird ingredients and tools and like wards and runes. Like, how does it look like?
I mean, there's a shit ton of books, first of all. They are
Scrolls.
everywhere. Like
Yeah, scrolls.
not even on only on shelves, they're just lying around everywhere.
Oh, it's like hoarding kind of
Yes, yes.
everywhere.
Maya's a hoarder.
It's a pretty messy place,
Hmm.
but Maya always knows where everything is. It's her chaos and she knows how to navigate it.
Can Gavila get lost eventually on the
And
stacks
will
of books?
and will I trip
The
on any
room's
of it?
too small to get lost in, but
Ah,
Camilla
okay.
probably wouldn't be able to find anything in there.
Okay, nice. What did Farmi say?
And will I trip on anything? Just like for comedic effect.
Sorry, what was that?
Can I trip on anything for comedic
Yeah,
effect?
sure.
Will I trip? Oh no.
Yes.
You can trip on one of the books if you want. But
Oh, just a
if
reminder.
you destroy the book,
Like
I'm gonna
these are
kill
not
you.
like these are not books. These are like scrolls because
Yeah.
books don't exist. I like
Yes.
just like I like when like a lot of the things we know in like modern day just doesn't exist at all. So weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he can still trip over a stack of
Yeah.
scrolls, but
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like
if
scrolls
he
have those like
destroys any of them,
weird cylinders, but you might end up destroying some of them also as you trip. But yeah. So
and then
yeah, yeah,
Maya's gonna have to hurt you.
yeah. Maya might have to hurt you. So Maya, he does trip, but luckily, he doesn't break anything except his pride, so it's okay.
Careful.
All
There's
right. So,
many valuable things in here.
I raise my hand.
Ah, don't touch.
Uh, Raise my hand again.
Okay, yeah, Camilla.
Do you have any illustrative scrolls in here?
Well, yeah, some have drawings.
Yeah, can I see one?
What do you want to see?
Uh,
Like, do
uh,
you want to see plants or monsters?
Wait, do you have one with monsters?
Sure.
Yeah, I just, Gamila just want to see the pictures. She's
Yeah.
not reading, she's just
well,
viewing the pictures.
yes.
I'm gonna hand her a scroll on monsters that has
Yep.
illustrations.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like, well,
I'm
to
just
to be
sitting on the
fair, like the
corner.
scrolls are written in like most like hieroglyphics and like Greek. So like the hieroglyphics one are all pictograms, so they're like pictures anyway, but there are illustrated. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like
Yeah.
anatomy of monsters,
Yeah.
something like that.
Oh yes, there's definitely like some of the common like monster types there. Like
Yeah.
we'll figure out what that is. The camera doesn't see it, but like we see like what is your reaction, Gamila, as you see this scroll?
Yeah, the first would be oh, this is cool, and then you see her face say go, and she says, ew, this one looks like a shriveled bacon.
And the camera just shows your reaction and not the scrolls. That way the director doesn't have to figure out what monsters you're seeing, aka me, and I can instead like show the monsters later in a later mystery. Yeah, so we just see your reaction. So anyway, so yes, Maya, we are in your haven, and you're going to research here the thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you do? And this pretty much will be the end of this session as you start doing the thing.
I
Yeah.
want to translate the inscriptions on the lamp.
Okay, brilliant. You are absolutely using the historical reference and investigate a mystery. So yeah,
Yes.
investigate a mystery, take a +1 thanks to your low library.
Yay.
Ooh boy, you can do it. I believe in you, dude. This is an experimental campaign. I don't have that much ideas. So okay.
The +1 is already in the 9,
Yeah,
so
yeah, I
it's
see it.
9 total.
I see it. Nice. All right. So that's a 9. Very nice. All right. Question you can ask me, your choice.
What does it
Can we
say?
help? Can we help? It's like
Uh,
help look for some scrolls for her.
ooh. Can they help? Like, you just said this is a mess and
Yeah, I
nobody
mean,
can
I've
really
kind of
find
already
anything.
established
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of
she
like
is the
you're direct as you're like looking for the need for stuff to look for, and you're just directing us to look for the scrolls. You just look through the piles that you know that the scrolls are in.
Yeah. I mean, I could do that. Like, there might be something in that stack over there.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I don't mind if somebody wants to roll help out. Who wants to roll help out?
Gamila, what? Janine, how many cool do you have?
I have
-1.
-1.
Then it's up to me. Oh no.
She's currently just sitting in a corner,
Looking at
you
monsters.
know, yeah.
Beautiful. All right, help out. All right. on, roll. You can do it. This is basically the last.
One cool go.
Nice. So help
Nice.
grants them +1 to their roll, but you also expose yourself to trouble or danger. Okay, one by one. Your investigative mystery is now 10. You find useful clues. You can ask me two general questions or one specific question. It can be
Yeah,
your choice or from the list.
what do the inscriptions say?
Do you want a specific answer or a general answer?
The specific answer. I want to know exactly what that translates to.
Absolutely brilliant. As you analyze this, this is what the scene will end at. The episode will end at. Is that okay? The episode will end with you realizing and slowly translating and writing it down that the cuneiform ancient Sumerian text is a sort of actually let me look that up one second. It is a ornate oil lamp. I cannot spell right. Okay, ornate oil lamp. Okay, so the inscriptions, there are two inscriptions actually. They're layered, like there's like one at the top going around the lamp, one at the bottom going around the lamp. So the top inscription is for summoning an udug that you find out, which is like coincidentally happens to be the exact thing Gamila is looking at in the scroll. The udug, the camera finally shows the scroll. The udug is basically a sort of demon from ancient Sumer, and there are like various different types of udugs, but some of them, and yeah, but in this one, this is, since this is an oil lamp, this is related to the summoning of a fire udug, which is basically a monster of smoke. This the bottom line of the scroll, the bottom line of the cuneiform, in order to do the summoning ritual, you would actually have to hold the lamp and read the summoning ritual that's written on it. Now, the remember the monotonous reading of our poor Utnas from the yes, from the starting scene. Yes, that one. Okay, the bottom layer, the bottom line is the ritual for banishing a fire uduk that has already been summoned.
Mhm.
It always helps to have both the summoning and banishing ritual together. That way, if some sorcerer does something hopelessly stupid, they would know what to do. So yeah, you now know how to banish the uduk,
Nice.
and you realize what kind of monster is it. You have discovered like what kind of monster is it the as the episode comes to a close. As the episode comes to a close, though, we recall that somebody got a expose yourself to trouble or danger on the
Oh no.
Hellbound road. We see a sort of like smoke thing slowly circling around Farmi's legs that nobody has yet noticed as the episode
No,
ends.
And the one person
the
who can help
the
is
room
outside.
is full of
No,
scrolls.
no. Ramesh was inside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Oh,
and remember, there's a lot of books and paper.
yes.
My library, no.
No,
No,
not the book.
it's
This is how the Library of Alexandria burnt down, guys.
Oh my god.
you know
We
you,
did it.
remember when you stopped the thing? Okay, I'll stop. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. Wait, no, I'm derping. I'm derping. You have the wait. No. Sorry. You didn't release the protection word, right? You just made an exception. You never released it,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay, correct. So the Uduk is unable to come inside. Okay, that is true.
Oh, thank
That
God.
that's true. Right. Yes, that's unable to come inside. Okay, good. Hmm. Okay, so as we pan out of the room, we see out in the library there are yeah. Yep,
That's even worse.
it's
Oh
kind
no.
of even worse. uh, like
Are
one
you
of the
going
patrons in the
to?
library, like one of the scholars, just like young scholar, just learning about geometry and the Pythagoras rule, has this slowly gray thing around you. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, who cares about the guy? What about the box?
I know. I think the guy would agree with you. If they're truly a scholar, they would agree with you. Wait, what did I do with the Jacob's gun? I'm sorry. Oh, the reading of the summoning ritual. Yeah, thank you. That was a setup and payoff. Anyway, that was this session. So next time we come back, we hope to see if the burning of Alexandria is this moment in time. I really
Oh
hope not, but
God,
god
I'm
damn.
I'm gonna be so upset.
You should be. God damn, because okay, to be fair, no, it won't. Even if there is a fire, it won't be that fire because this is like a normal world. Although, like we've never established this is like a normalish world, so never mind. That might happen. So okay, end of session. End of session. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So, did we conclude the current mystery? Nope.
Not yet.
Did
I
we?
mean, we know what killed the guy now,
Yeah, like we
and we
didn't
know that it.
conclude it. No, we didn't conclude it. The Wudug is still out there causing chaos and mayhem, or about to. Did we save someone from certain death, or worse?
Well, Ramesu
Yes.
saved
I
me.
did.
You did. Yes, that is true. That's one answer. Okay. Did we learn something new and important about the world? Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Well, we know that
Yes.
the thing is, yeah.
The Udug and the cuneiform and stuff. Did we learn something new and important about one of the
Yeah.
hunters? Did we?
Don't touch the
No,
thing.
but I mean, did we know during the last session that Ramesu
I think we did,
was?
but yeah, like it does. Yeah, I
I,
think
I
we
I
did though,
thought that
right?
we couldn't see him turn,
But he did
but
say
I'm
he
not. I'm not
turned.
sure.
Yeah, no.
Well, we're learning more about each other because, like, obviously, we know about the telekinesis.
Oh yeah.
We know that we know that
Well,
Maya
you did
is an
use the
idiot. It's
telekinesis.
okay.
Oh yeah, no. You learned about Maya's Haven. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's an important, new and important. There we go. Done. Answered. You gain 3 yes, so that's 2 XP for everyone.
Woohoo.
Yay,
Yeet.
everyone! XP for you, XP for you, XP for everyone. So that's 2. Flux is at 3. Well, Farmi is at 3, and you leveled up, Ramesu. What move do you take? Sorry, like what
I'm
upgrade do you take?
I'm taking the unnatural appeal.
Oh, beautiful. So that's monstrous move, right?
Yes.
Nice, very nice. All right.
Wait, am I winning
What?
the potential race?
What?
Am I winning the potential race?
Yes,
The experience race? Oh my god, I didn't even do it instantly.
yes. You are currently winning.
I didn't even intend to.
It's fine. That's good. It's fine. So okay, so we got extra moves for everyone. Trust me, Dark Past. You got the sight. Oh, you got the sight and you got unnatural appeal. Very nice. Very good. All right. Awesome. All right. So yes, you can tell me your thorns and roses about what you enjoyed in today's session and what you didn't like. Just tell me your feedback.
It had a hot furry in it, 10 out of 10.
I can't have better or worse? Does this feel like it's meshing with the team dynamic better than the previous mystery?
I don't know. Even though yeah, last mystery was more chaotic because it was really rushed, I
Hmm.
still felt like it was more dynamic with how we're working as a team. I guess.
Ah, neat.
Mhm.
Neat, thank you. Okay, so yeah, that's true that we didn't do any combat or anything. So hope like
No,
when
no, it wasn't even. It wasn't the combat. It was more like just how like we're working together as a team and stuff.
We were split up a little more
yeah,
this
that's
Yeah,
session.
also true.
exactly.
Okay, so yeah, okay, I will try to do better on that
I mean,
next time.
I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily.
Yeah, definitely that is true. Not all mysteries will be the same. Janine, ask.
Yeah, it's great.
No, I think it's just a bit too blunt with how descriptive you are. I guess.
Uh, like um
Yeah, just like no, just think of how you're explaining like a novel.
yeah, I try to like kind of okay, so the reason I do that is that because in my mind I'm envisioning it like a TV show, so I'm seeing details that I can't portray to you. That's why I try to like add more and more details to it, even though I end up feeling like I'm not adding enough, like I'm not telling you the weather or the wind or how many people are there or what's on the jetty. I know those are unnecessary because you have a mental picture also, but I feel like I need to convey that even though I totally don't need to. So it's definitely something I'm like slowly trying to get better. It's like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're getting better. It's just more like just minuscule stuff like how I criticized that you didn't have to explain who Utmas was, since
yeah,
we know that
like I
Kawit was talking to
yeah, so I was just like until I give like a person's name in character, I don't feel like naming them because like I know the names, but I don't like telling the players the name, the hunters the name, the in characters the name, because you don't in character know the name, which feels weird because the players are also viewers. It's like I don't know, it's just blurg. The players are both viewers and the actors, so the actors would definitely know the names of the NPCs, I guess. So yeah, just it's yes. Osk.
I guess everybody has their own opinions
Mhm.
about it.
Like,
I
what do you
personally
think?
like that you're creating these pictures. It shows that you are obviously preparing. I would rather have a game that is prepared rather than off the cuff.
Neat. Oh,
Um,
yes.
Yeah, I like it too.
yeah, I guess I don't know.
Mhm,
Hindsight,
mhm.
it's been a while since we played, and I
Yes,
feel I
I
feel
agree,
like
Rusty.
I feel like this episode maybe ended at the right mark, because it's episodic.
Mhm.
But what may suck is if we don't play again for another month.
Yeah,
Like,
I really hope I like yeah, like normally like all of the mysteries I have planned, like I feel it better if it works like in a two-parter or three-parter. I think that has the whole act structure much better and follows the episodic nature. Like it it okay, so one of the most influential TV series I saw that had episodic nature was the Justice League, this, like animated show, and that most of the show episodes there were like two-parters, and like I'm trying to emulate that kind of a feel. Because it's very influential for me, like even though this is not that, but yeah. So I really hope we don't have too much of a gap. So I think like the last one was definitely rushed, and that's why it was went for longer. Whereas this is the kind of time I want to give it per session. So two two parters would definitely be nice, and that way, even if you finish it early next session, you have some time to do your own thing. Like Ramesh, who has the whole searching for this thing, um, the grave robbers. Maya has the whole research stuff. Farmi has that curse to deal with, and Camilla has nothing. Okay, that's not
Camilla
true.
has
Gamila has a
nothing.
pet dog. Okay, Gamila is obviously winning because Gamila has a pet
Yes.
dog, and not nobody else has a pet dog. Gamila is winning. This is hands down winning. You can't even argue. So yeah, yeah, I'm very excited. Uh, thank you, everyone. We hope to see next week, hopefully, and we will figure out how to defeat a smoke monster. Oh, by the way, this picture, I was just trying to search for a smoke monster, but all the pictures was from Lost. But I wanted like those flakes of ember. So this is like a this is like a forest fire in Moscow or something near Moscow from a newspaper, and I just cropped it and used that as a monster. So yeah, yeah, cool. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to stop the recording. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Tune in next time on episode 3 of Mysteries of the Sand, where we will solve the combustible case of the Ipu-ra Trireme. Dun dun dun. Okay, that is the name of the mystery. It doesn't have any jokes or anything. It's just a regular name. Yeah.
Thanks for running.
Yeah.